Good evening, SF1. We are here tonight, Sunday race night, penultimate round of the season. Championship wrapped up, but we are still going. It's raining. Oh, great start. Your man Paz is here with a solo stream. I'm home alone, so you're going to be hearing rather a boisterous stream. I don't even know if I'm actually live yet, but we'll give it a minute. I think I am. Give me a second, a minute. What the hell is going on? Am I even streaming at the moment? Yeah, we're streaming. Woohoo, we're live. Anyway, right then, guys, we are here then. 18 drivers. 18 drivers. An amazing start to this. This is quality. This is what we want. You know what I mean? This is true commitment for the guys. 18 people showing up, even when the championship is decided, is incredible. The roster tonight. Rose in the McLaren, Ghost in the Red Bull, the Soul Red Bull. And there's Ghost, actually, ironically, so we're going to get on board with him. I think he's the first out wet qualifying dry race, ladies and gentlemen. We are live tonight then. Right, we need to go global while we're watching Ghosty going round. So let's just get on my beautiful channel with my lovely checkered flag logo. Let's have a look here. We're rolling. Let's get going. So moving back on, Sykes, Zany and Jono in the Ferrari. Both Ferraris are both got two Ferraris there. That's what we like to hear. We've got Benny in the Soul Hat. No Cadges tonight, of course, or Sheargarden. Full roster other than that. Kugel, I am live, I know, mate. Yeah, I had a bit of an issue with the loading of the stream. It didn't really go too well. Rara, I believe it's Rara first round. Let's have a look where Swanee is. It's Rara. We're going to go on board with Rara then. Sit on driver cam. This is awful conditions, this. We didn't actually get any rain yesterday, but 18 people. Going back to the lineup again. We've got then Benny in the Haas, Senna in the Sauber, Sol in a Force India, Rara, of course. We've got Area the Force India too. Big Mo in a McLaren, Space and Optical both in the Williams, Operator in the second Toro, of course, alongside Swanee. We also then have Mini Stocks and Goomba, both Renaults, Cardinal, Sauber, and Bingley in the Mercedes, and Robbo, of course, guesting tonight in the Red Bull. Very interesting. Robbo just getting his feet in the door. Unbeaten in SF1 so far. One of the two finalists, of course, in the 1v1 tournament. Skill got me in a very interesting event, but it did pull it 3-1. Robbo got Bingley 3-2 in the Clash of the Titans. So let's have a look here then. Rara on his first lap going round then. We start this lap off now. Let's have a look, see how he does it. We're going to go on board with Rara for this particular lap. So around the centre S is very treacherous here, especially in the wet, of course. You've got to make sure the back end does not step out. Is everything okay, guys, with the audio? Just to make sure I've had to turn my own voice off because I annoy myself something shameful. Rara then going down the first sector. Good 2 seconds slower than you would do in the dry, obviously, because it kind of, you know, causes a bit of a problem. We're going, Stocksy. Stocks, stay focused on your race tonight, mate. You had a shocker. We're on America. Hopefully you do pull in a bit of a better result. Be nice. 4 viewers, very nice and early. Good to get some views on the board as we stand. Smoke Spaceman and Mini Stocks, the two guys still in the pits. Very interesting. So we're going to be getting a lot of lap times coming forward now. Let's go on board, go into broadcast cam with Rara, see how it looks for you guys, that you have a bit more of a bird's eye view of his lines and the treacherous conditions. We've got a yellow flag sector 2/3. It was a quick one, I think. Bingley coming around there, you see. Oh, I think that was Robbo, sorry, with the Sauber following him. Rara looking to set the early pace then. I have no idea what a good wet lap time is around this, so we're going to find out when the heavy hitters come around and get their lap times done. We have lemonade, alcohol. Well, lemonade isn't alcohol, you know what I mean, but lemonade, we've got beers, and we also have orange juice in not any particular order, so we're going to have a very entertaining, fun stream for you here. Rara comes across the line then, 1 minute 20.7. Let's have a look, see if we've got anyone else coming. I believe Ghost is on his way. Swanee with a 1 minute 22.8. Bit of a scrappy time then for Swan. Let's have a look here. Ghosty goes first with a 1 minute 20.6. Good stuff. Sykes Zany 21.1. Anybody else coming around? There's loads of people coming around to finish their laps off. Who the hell's next? I don't even know. Operator goes 1 minute 22.8. And I believe that was Goomba. 1 minute 22.3. Goomba overtakes Operator and Swanee. Very interesting. We're going to go on board with Rhodes. I'm not sure if there's anyone in front of him. Let's get on board with Rhodesy. Sector 1 and 2, yellow flag there. Not caught the incident. We're focusing on qualifying times. Bottom 3 go out. Rhodesy does a 1 minute 21.1. God knows if that's safe or not. I don't even know. But let's have a look. We've got Big Mo come around. He's on a flyer. I think there's a Ferrari there as well. Yellow flags everywhere here, ladies and gentlemen. Robbo with a, oh my God. 19.6. Okay, that's a good lap. Okay. So 1 minute 19.6 there. We're still not even showing global yet, and we've got a few viewers in. So let's go back on here, get ourselves to dashboard, go global. I believe Big Mo was done a 1 minute 22.0. That's good for Big Mo. We've got Benny, another heavy hitter there. Let's have a look here. Bingley's come around on a lap as well. Sol's going to be next, I believe. Sol comes across the line, then bottom 3, Cardinal, Swanee. and Operator at the moment. Sol goes through. Mini Stocks is retired, so there's one of the 3 guys out. Mini Stocks has absolutely lambasted himself where Alonso blew up, of course. Benny... Oh my god, that's dangerously close to the outside of the track, Jesus. Benny comes across the line then and puts himself second at 1 minute 20.2. Let's go down to Bingley, should have gone the other way, and we're on board with Bingley. What in the living piss is he doing? Why is he on dries? What in the... Right, okay. Robbo, Benny, Jono, good lap there, 3rd position. Ghost comes across the line again, doesn't improve then at 1 minute 41, holy moly. A load of these guys are going to be coming around doing multiple laps. They're just going to keep flicking between people. Rhodesy's just gone and done one. Could be tactical. There's Rhodesy there. Coming in, and there's the McLaren. I believe that's of Big Mo just pulling out of the way for Optical. Optical loses it there. No one's fault, really. I don't know what Bingley's lap time's going to be. I'd be quite interested to see a representation of it. We're going to go on board with Smoke Spaceman, guys. He had a very, very tricky season so far. Arguably should be up there with the top guys. He's currently running in, I believe it's 4th in the table. Needs to start performing. Especially as he's going to be my teammate, ironically, in the new season. So it's going to be pretty interesting to find out how we coexist as teammates. But at the moment, and you see Swanee moves up slightly, though. Swanee gets into the 21s. I think that's going to be the cut-off point here. Well, it's going to be the 51s if Bingley doesn't get his tyres sorted. That's going to be quite interesting. So that's good. That's good. Get that there. We've got that sorted, saved, nailed, buzzing. Right, turn this way round, and we are away, ladies and gentlemen. We are global. Yeah, Carlos. Yeah. Yeah, Stocks, you're having fun. Bingley does a 3-minute 2. He's actually done the lap time. Like, why? You would just sack it, go in the pits, wouldn't you? I've heard of hindering yourself, but yeah. Unless he wants to go from the back, that'd be quite interesting. I mean, Robbo might take off, but Sykes-Zaney up to second then, 1 minute 20.0. All these guys just pitting in. We're going to see what Smoke Spaceman can do. Hopefully he can pull himself a 20 here. It's probably the only thing he's going to want to expect. And he does. He goes 6th position, 1 minute 20.7. 300s quicker than Rara. Puts himself up into 6th position. Sol still going round, of course. Going quicker as well. Just slightly quicker. Just over a tenth of a second, under a tenth quicker. That's a much better lap time here. Here we go. Sol, a couple of attempts will push him up ahead of Rhodesy. We've got Bingley, Cardinal, and of course the retired Mini Stocks all out of qualifying 1 as we speak. Bingley needs to get round to the pits and get his tyres sorted. 10 minutes to go, a long way to go yet. Car in front of Sol is Big Mo, moves ahead of Rhodes. Big Mo, sorry, ahead of Goomba, and Sol moves ahead of Rhodes. So one McLaren moves up, one McLaren moves down. Let's go on board with a couple of other guys here. I believe Benny's still rocking it. Benny's going quicker here. I think this could be a second place here for Benny. Ghost as tied on track, okay. Got to be careful doing that. Benny goes second with a 1:19.8. 2 people in the 19s. I believe Jono's on low fuel mode. I don't know who that was who just come past him. I think it may have been Goomba, was it? No damage there. A lot of these guys are literally just staying out, just using the one set of tyres. Operator comes past Jono as well. Goomba, will he improve from a 21.6? We're going to keep an eye on the times. Operator! Oh my! Oh my god, his rear exploded! Holy moly! Well, Operator's out of Q2. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Bingley's got 12 laps of fuel. Like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this? This is just daft. Get in a representative time and give us a fight we can watch. So at the moment, Cardinal, will he improve? He does. Cardinal is in, so Operator is actually out of Q1 legitimately. So Cardinal sneaks into 15th place. I don't know what Bingley's playing at here. It's weird and stupid, in honesty. I would laugh, but I'd find it rude to. But if he can somehow manage to get himself 1:20 on the Supercars, he can't because there's no grip, But anyway, moving on. Look at someone else. Goomba is in... I think this is pretty much it. Bingley will knock Cardinal out if he can go back onto the right tyres, but I think he's just messing around there today. It's almost daft, but Goomba running a bit slower this lap. Rhodesy is back out on track, ironically. I think a lot of these guys are going to be almost kind of like trying to one-up each other going into Q2 when the 5 guys will get knocked out, of course. 2 guys have crashed out. Operator just literally did a sort of half-ass front flip there. That was quite interesting to see. But we've currently got then Rhodes is in 11th place. So we've got Robbo, Benny, Syke, Smoke, Jono, Ghost, Rara, Senna, Optical, Sol, top 10, and Rhodesy, Swanee, Big Mo, Goomba, and Cardinal racking up the final part. Swanee, I'm surprised he's quite far down. Rain has never really been his forte. Rhodesy does a pretty slow banker lap. I guess it's going to be building up for his next lap here. Let's have a look then. We've got Optical coming around now. He is on his time. Does the Optical improve on his time at all? Don't think so. 19 is what you probably want to go for. Smoke Spaceman is just behind him, the two Williams drivers. Of course, 5 places up the road from him. Look at this. Top 10 are all in the 1 minute 20s already, so I guess that answers my question for viable lap time. Sector 3, we've got a yellow flag. I don't know who that is. Flick through the names. Bingley, of course, going at 10 miles an hour. Who's that behind him? Cardinal, no fuel mix, okay. So is Bingley actually going to... Bingley, stop taking the piss, bro, come on. The fans want to see a battle with you and Rob. I want to see it. Everybody wants to see it. And you're driving around on super soft tyres. I guess what you're trying to... Unless he's coming from the back, which will make highly interesting viewing. Smoke Spaceman slightly quicker. You can see what the guy's plan is here. We know that 2 guys are out, and Bingley's obviously put himself out here by the looks of it. But, you know, you're getting the feeling that these guys are just really testing the wet tyre out, just getting themselves round, putting a bit more time. You'll see Smoke, he may move up a position here. Doesn't, but he goes to 20.1, right at the backside of Syke Zaney. Optical did pretty much the same thing as well. So there's Optical, both Williams 4th and 5th. Hopefully expecting a bit of a better lap. Rhodes has moved up to 9th. Senna has retired, of course. He's just retired from the pit lane, of course. Ghost Jono's retired as well. A load of these guys just retiring from the pits, saving their tyres, saving their engines. Swanee has gone back out. Low qualifying for Swanee the last couple of weeks, so... Yeah, he's having fun, but Carlos, but we want to watch the battle up front. We want to watch Bingley versus Robert. We want to watch him go. A lot of people probably don't want to watch him take off into the distance, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's have a look here. I'm guessing that's Robbo. Yeah, Bingley just pulled off. I don't understand the meaning of this at all, but slightly disappointing. But anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, so we've got our 3 that are out. Everyone may as well retire. May as well retire, guys. It's qualifying is over, Q1. Fair play to everyone that didn't get through. Commiserations to operators, stocks, and what the hell was Bingley doing in 17th, but moving on. So, Rhodesy gone a bit slower this lap. I think this is... Oh, he's on 0.11 laps of fuel. That's probably why. Back on board with Swanee. Just waiting for the time to update. I wonder if Swan's actually going to improve. Interesting, my predictions for this. We're going to be Robert Bingley and... Actually, Smoke Spaceman goes up to 119.7. That's interesting. That is very interesting. A lot of people don't like the rain. Swanee does move up to 8th position. 1 minute 20.6. 100th of a second behind Ghost. Those two had a bit of a ding-dong last week, of course. As if you'd have watched my stream last week, ladies and gentlemen, you will remember that. Swanee here just trying to ride the curb. You don't want to crash out when you're guaranteed to go through. I don't know why people are still going round. I mean, you know, obviously GP1 is filled with pride and, you know, the kind of ego side of it. You want to get yourself as high up as possible just to kind of make people want to, you know, think that you're doing the bizzo. Bloody hell. This is why I don't do solo streams. But we're here. Sol is running in Rich Mix as opposed to Max Mix, so I guess he's going for the double lap salvo, maybe? We've got Smoke Spaceman, 1 minute 19.7, the closest I think anyone's actually got to Robbo Bar and Bingley at the moment since Robbo's come in, so that's pretty competitive there. Sol almost got caught up on the curb there. Sol he's backed out of this lap. Optical calls it a day. On this lap, I believe he has parked up in the pits, so that's good. Syke goes out. Going to be guessing a high 18, low 19 is where people are going to be looking at challenging for pole. I think Sol's just really going for that 1 lap burst now. Big Mo as well. Will Big Mo be able to improve? He's on a 21.4. I don't think this is going to improve on that. It doesn't. It's about 6/10 slower. He stays 13th. All these guys are literally out on track, which is... I think it is awesome at the same time. You get a really, really good gauge into what people are doing. Hey, Azzy, you got your Twitch sorted out. Hey, nice one, man. Welcome in. I like it. It looks good. You need to change your chat colour to green. That'll probably do you better. But Spaceman has retired. On track, okay. No one's near him. That's cool. Long as no one's near you, you're fine. I believe that is Rara. Yeah, these guys are all throwing in the towel for this particular session now. A couple of guys still watching, waiting to see what happens. Sector 1. Oh, Sol kind of... I think that may be a validation potentially there. Big Mo doing his business. He probably... Oh, Mo, yeah, there you go. I think it's maybe a retirement now. Goomba's going quicker. 2/10 of a second will put him ahead of Big Mo. That'll be very, very interesting battle to see where these guys kind of line themselves in. Mini stocks. I don't know, Stocksy. I just was debating it just now with the guys. I don't understand why Bingley's done that. I mean, it's going to be an interesting fight back for him, but as we speak, heaven only knows, to be honest with you. I'm going to go into broadcast. Oh, what a start to broadcast cam. Just show me a wheel. Why not? This is what everyone wants to see. Just the inside of a wheel rim. Why not? Sol there just behind Cardinal, as you can see. Goomba. We're going to focus on Goomba then. I think he's the closest one to completing a lap. Swanee going round. I think he's probably just going to come into the pits. Yeah, there goes Swanee. Psych on a good lap too here, hopefully. Just see the spin. Well, yeah, he may want to challenge, mate, but we want to race with him and Robbo. We want to see the superiority. I know Robbo did get Bingley in the 1v1 3-2. But here comes Goomba. And moves up to 13th place. Good lap by Goomba. Cardinal. He's paged it up to 14th. So both guys moving up one position. Good effort from the two of them. 1 minute 21.4 barring operator's crash lap is the benchmark, I guess. So you're going to be looking at a mid-20 to get into Q3, sorry. Many guys, I think they can all go into the pits anyway or retire whenever they're ready. Psych didn't improve his lap time. He is still 4th. Our 3rd position guy last week. Nah, with the tyre glitch, it will automatically put you onto the wet tyre at the start of the lobby, won't it, I think, but he stayed out on them. So I guess that's kind of why. He just didn't go back into the pits, Carlos, here, to be fair. It was weird. Psych with a little bit of a switch out there. Coming into the first of the ball sack looking corners. Sol is in the pits now, guys. We're just waiting on Goomba. And waiting on Paged Cardinal to finish off here. We've got all the other guys in the pits. Just waiting on Psych, of course, as well. Waiting for Psych to come back in. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. So, Operator Bingley, by bizarre choice. And Mini Stocks, who, of course, never got to complete a lap. Stocksy, probably in the worst form of his life right now. Goomba pits in. Cardinal's on low fuel. So, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Q1 has been dealt with. I am, of course, doing a solo tonight, guys. Oh, what is Psych doing? Come on, man. If he gets, he'll get disqualified if he's not careful. That'll be him at the back. Just stop being silly. Get yourself around, get this next qualifying going. You're running on standard, so you can drive quicker than this. With 0.11 laps of fuel. The stratagem never lies. Alright, so we're just waiting on Sol, Goomba, Cardinal, who is coming into the pits now with his 0.0001 laps of fuel. And awesome. So there's your 15. Now, Q2 is going to be very interesting because we've got a lot of people on the cusp. There's only really between 10th and 15th, 7/10 of a second. That I see what Psych's doing. Clever, actually, rather than having to go into the pits and make everyone wait. Robbo, Smoke Spaceman, Benny, Psych. We've got Optical, Jono, good qualifying by Williams and Ferrari. Ghost doing a good job in the Red Bull. We've got Swanee, Rara, Rhodes, Senna, Sol, Goomba. Renault's still experiencing major problems, of course. Cardinal and Big Mo, unfortunately, Operator, Bingley and Mini Stocks go out. On to Q2, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we do know that it is going to be SF1 Senna doing the ready up. He will be the guy to ready up. Please be sure not to, or of course, the driver that does will receive a qualifying ban and a kick in the testicles. Right, so we are rolling here, guys. Now we are rocking this here. Q2 of Brazil. You saw my race last night. If you didn't check it out on Rhodes's channel, drop him a follow, guys. Everybody follow Rhodesy, please. He's 1 away from 50. We want to get him over that milestone. I may even put it on the main page just to get everyone to follow him. Still, quite dodgy rain conditions. Before we're going to get the fuel on there as well. It's quite interesting to see what fuel everyone's running. Look at that. We've got, is anyone coming out here? I believe Ghost is coming out. I'm not sure if he's the first one. We're going to hide the UI a minute. Is Ghosty first out? He is, so I get to ride on board with my combined constructors teammate here, Ghost. So we're going to go there. Let's watch Ghost come out the pits now. Oh, a bit of a little mini slide there. Sol, for some reason, has gone into supers. I guess he's the one now. who gets to drive round on, you know, dry tyres on a wet track. Why the hell not? Unless it's planning to dry up in this session, I don't know. Obviously, we've got a few of the guys who may let us know. Ghost is the first guy out. Had a really, really poor end to the season. Ghost obviously come in with his second place earlier in the season, but hasn't really done much since then, of course. I believe it was second he had. Obviously, you guys will correct me. I know it was a podium, a very high finish, as opposed to the finish he's been getting recently, 7th, if not DNFing quite a few. Hopefully we can get, from a very biased position, hopefully we can get Red Bull some points for the combined here. But really, really good race last night. Managed to away with the win, which was very, very happy, as I'm chucking a ball from my daughter's ball pit up in the air. Why not? She's not here. She won't shout at me. So, very, very impressive race last night. Bit of dodgy connection in the end. Obviously, Pete was lagging around like a mad hedgehog on crack, which didn't really do him any justice. But, you know, obviously, with the rest of the race, went really well for me personally. Just managed to get past Real Steel. Pete held Calf up, which is quite nice. Bit of lag involved in there as well. Come through, did a 2-stop, Calf did a 1-stop. Brazil each tyres up. She had to conserve them, I didn't. That's the long and short of that then. So Ghost coming across the start-finish line now to begin his lap. Going to go on board with Ghost then. Let's get a full lap on board with a driver. Ironically, he pretty much has the same helmet that I have anyway, so it's like watching myself. Going around the long left-hander turn 3, got to be very, very careful in the wet conditions especially. You do not want to have that back-end go. You will be on the right-hand side wall, of course, which we've seen so many drivers do in the past, of course. Looking back, I believe it was 2003. Was it Callum in the Jordan? Don't quote me on that. But here we go then. So that's up the long right-hander, another death corner. This is a cross between invalidation and destruction. You have to nail this perfectly, which I believe Ghost has actually done. That's a very, very nice slide, almost kissing the apex on the outside there. This is a very, very solid lap, actually. He's doing all right on this one. Rhodesy is also... We've got a load of guys out on track, so we need to basically work out who is after Ghost. We will work that out. We should be able to check live times for every driver. That would be quite cool if they can add that feature next year. Please, guys. Please. You know you want it, obviously. Come on, leaps and bounds Codemasters for spectator cam, but we're still looking. We need to be able to pick from cameras as well. Ghost coming around. Let's see what time he does. We know a 1 minute 20 is going to be absolutely necessary to get yourself through unless it dries up. I believe we have had Optical message me already saying that it is going to be a wet quality dry race. I don't know if it's going to be wet the whole way through though. Ghost comes across the line. That's a very, very nice start. 1 minute 20.0. Better than his previous lap time. Rosie coming around. I don't know if there's anyone in front of him. I think there may be one car actually in front of him. Let's have a look here. If not, we've managed to pick up the second guy. I believe there's a Ferrari right behind him. It's Jono coming behind Rhodesy. Rhodes does a 1 minute 20.6. Jono quickly does a 1 minute 20.3. Moves into second position. We've got Benny now. I'm not sure if it's going to be Benny or... Oh, that's a pretty cool angle. It wasn't. It was Optical G. 1 minute 20.0. Nice. Just 1/200th of a second off Ghost. Big Mo, 1 minute 20.9. Benny, 1 minute 19.9. We broke the 20s now. That's awesome. Into the 19s. Robbo, a 19.6 again. That's been proven to be nearly caught up with. We're going to get on board with Goomba coming across the line now. Probably not good enough. 1 minute 21.6. Rara, 1 minute 20.4. Is that going to be good enough? We've got a lot of these guys doing second lap times, of course. A lot of these guys are, I think the low 20s should be safe. Should be safe. Not 1,000,000% sure. Spaceman going around on his lap. Swanee, Cardinal, and worryingly Sol sitting on supers. I mean, it does look like it's getting slightly brighter, so anything can happen, of course. The rain can dry out in an instant around Brazil. We're going to watch Ghost. I think Ghost has actually had himself a bit of a let-off lap, so we're going to go and find another driver here. Anything can happen here, ladies and gentlemen. But it definitely does in this league anyway, I tell you that much. We've had so much random incidents, it's ridiculous. Implore everyone who's watching this stream, try, if you're driving, try and just focus on what you're doing. Jono goes first! 19.5 for Jono, excellent lap time. Wow! Pulled that out the bag. The first time Robbo's been eclipsed by anyone other than Bingley. Robbo is coming into the pits, I believe, this lap though, so I know Rob loves being first in every session. And Benny does a 19.3, track improving. Track definitely improving. 1,000,000% improving. Let's have a look here, see what Syke Zaney can do. Doesn't improve. Wow, everyone else is improving. Syke didn't get near it. 3 guys broke the 1 minute 20s. Rara makes it a 4th guy with a 19.974. I think you will need to break into the 19s to secure your position. Smoke Spaceman is on a hot lap here. He's coming around the... I believe that's the second to last corner. What should really be the final corner, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest here. This one here isn't really a corner, it's just kind of a loop. Here we go then. What can Smoke do? He got himself a 19.7 in the previous session. think he's building up for this here. Smoke goes into 9th position, 1 minute 20.8. That's definitely not going to be good enough here. Ball with Senna. He's going to be the next guy who hasn't completed a lap then. To come, Ghost with a 19.5. 19.531. Awesome. Awesome for the Red Bull driver. Puts himself into 2nd position. Good effort. Sykes 80 down to 7th. Rhodes 8th. I was thinking a 1 minute 20. And Ghost, what's he done? Is that on-track retirement? Just be careful when you're doing that. Ah, yeah. There's an escape road there. That's cool. Try and retire, guys, when you're in the pits. Just kind of a bit of a edge one. And Ghost is still actually blocked from my chat. I've not been able to have the chance to go to a laptop. So I've not been able to unblock him. But, of course, he is going to be watching this avidly. Senna, let's see what Senna can do. Ooh, bit of a shimmy there, going around the 3rd to last corner. Here we go then. What can Senna do? Sol has managed to go back onto intermediates now. Swanee and Sol both waiting to the end. The track is improving. Cardinal, Senna's Sauber teammate, is also up in 20.2. Senna moves to 8th. Smoke Spaceman needs to go back round and do a competitive lap time here. I believe he's smashing one out here. This should be a low 20, if not a high 19 again for Smoke Spaceman. Let's see. Robert down in 4th position here. That's almost a turn up for the books in itself. Good to see people move on. And he's down to 5th because Smoke becomes the 3rd, 1 minute 19.5. The track is getting possibly better. Big Mo. We're just basically waiting now. Cardinal's going to be the next guy to come around and do a lap, but we've got guys in the drop zone now. We have got Big Mo, Goomba, and of course the 3 guys not to complete a lap. Will Cardinal change that now? Goomba, that 1:21.2 is a very respectful lap time, by the way. This field really has just flipped up a gear. Flipped the switch up to high and max for this particular session. Senna is still going. He's in 9th place. If you want to go back and get yourself another fresh set, it is, of course, from what I've been told, a dry race. On board with Cardinal. Sorry, guys, scratching my ear. On board with Cardinal. Moves 12th. Not good enough. 1 minute 20.9. Rhodes on the cusp with Sol and Swanee. All guys are now out. I'm going to be doing lap times. Amazing here. Imagine if Ghost ends up retiring and then it dries up. It won't dry up based on the ambience of the conditions, but amazing lap times by 6 guys in the 19s. Jeez Louise, that's what we need. That is what we need here, man. That's definitely what we need. So in the cusp, Big Mo, Cardinal, Goomba, Sol and Swanee. Huge turnout here, ladies and gentlemen. Loads of action going to be occurring in this particular stint. I'm of course going to be going for a fag after Q2 and of course after Q3. That's just to let you guys know. So cigarette coming up in 8 minutes and 22 seconds, or 6:22, sorry. I dropped the ball. So we're watching Sol then entering his flying lap now. Goomba is still slower than his lap, but we're going to get on board then once again with Sol. Interesting race last week for him. A lot of penalties, of course, but most importantly, 2 penalties. That's the point. I want to discuss this, guys. 2 penalties this week. John with a 10-second penalty for his dive on Benny, and Ghost with a 5-second, which could have been a heck of a lot more for his silly swipe on Sol. Racing instant was given for everything else, to let you know. Sol then. What can Sol do here? We've got Big Mo coming back out. He's going to have to. The gap isn't huge between 10th and 11th. There is a bridge that can be made. So, and there is, Big Mo is, Rhodey is the bridge between top half and elimination at the moment. Swanee, of course, going around in the background. Both these guys were not in the top 10 in the previous session. I know Swanee openly has admitted he doesn't like the rain. Sol hasn't really said as much, but he is being deemed to be struggling a little bit here, you can tell. But here we go then. Sol coming round. What can he do on his lap time now? You probably need to be about 1 minute 2 if you're going to be really competitive. I think, though, 1 minute 1 actually there. Sol just a low 1 minute 2 going through sector 2 there. Let's have a little look then. Still the same guys. Sykin, Optical down in 8th and 9th. Jesus. SF1 Senna 19.6. Another spanner thrown in the works. What will Sol do? It's a 20.7. Not enough so far. Will just have enough fuel for one more crack at it. Optical at 19.2. Woohoo! That's what we need. Look at the lap times pouring in here. Jesus Christ. If you're last out on track, it's going to be feisty, I tell you. It will be a feisty affair. But we do have Swanee then. Oh, made a mistake here this lap, surely. I'll have to go again. Swanee may find himself down the wrong end of Start Benny, of course, Ghost, Smoke, Jono. 9 drivers, all in the 1 minute 19s. It was a 19 you had to get pretty much to get through. Swanee, just as it's invalidated anyway, so I guess he just kind of eased off that lap. Let's see if he can invalidate this one. Going to ride on board with him. This will be an upset if Swanee does get knocked out in Q2. Usually in the cusp of about 8th or 9th, you between 6th and 9th Swanee in Q3. In the kind of pecking order in terms of, I think he's about 6th in the championship as well, battling with Optical G. The two of them battling. Forgive me guys, I don't have a copy of the table in front of me. I did have it, I had to obviously go onto the live stream. Right. Everybody who hasn't followed, if you can please drop a follow. We have finally passed the magical 350 follow barrier. Even if I go below it, I've hit the target, so that's good. Want to get 400 and then 5,000 views. I'm on 4839, or I was. I'm going to be on a bit more now. And also, guys, make sure you follow the other streamers. K-Roads17 and the Darkmark21 are the ones that you want to follow immediately. So, I'm not here for performance tomorrow. That'll be hosted by a member, someone of my choosing, of course. They'll be inviting everybody. I'm, of course, starting a new job. Going to be doing the old replan work in a supermarket. Optical G retires. That's expected 19-2. We may see an 18 here. And Robbo's gone back out. You'd expect him to. Smoke Spaceman retires. Is that from track? It's from the pits. Back on board with Swanee. He needs this to be good. It's not good enough. 1 minute 20.5. He just has enough time to do another lap. Goomba has thrown in the towel there. Good lap, actually. 1 minute 21. That was not a bad time there by Goomba, to be said. But Sol, Big Mo, these guys all need to go again. Sector 2, we have an incident. Who's that? It's Syke Zane. He parked miles off. He may get disqualified if he's not back on quick. The hell's he gone that way for? Needs to get back on track. You're getting disqualified. This is silly what he's doing here. Why is he in 6th gear? I don't like people taking the piss. It's one of the few things I don't like. But Robbo, I'm going to go back on board with Rob now. I believe there's a... Oh, wait there. I believe we've got... Who's that coming across the line? Rara. That is a quick lap. Rara by no means safe here. And doesn't improve. So all these guys are gunning round. I think Swanee's out here. 18-8 for Robbo. Holy mo. Oh, mute my mic, damn it. Swanee, he's gone. Swanee 11th and out. Only Goomba, only Big Mo and Sol, who is in low fuel mode, so Sol's gone. It's only Big Mo. Big Mo is the only guy who can do anything about the top 10 here. Will Rhodesy improve? Fascinating, fascinating Q3 we have ahead of us. SF1 Senna with a corking lap time gets himself into the top 10 as well. Oh, Big Mo's run wide here onto the grass. He has enough fuel for one more go. Will he take advantage of that one more go, though? He's going to need to. Let's double check this now. Big Mo is in 12th. Sol, of course, is gone. Sexton retires, and Big Mo, oh, well, well, that looked like it hit. Let's see if his car's right in the way. Is it going to ghost? Nah, it's not ghosting at all, is it? Rara moves. Oh, he does improve by 10th. That's a 1 minute 19.8. But, guys, that's it. Swanee, Big Mo, Sol, Cardinal, Goomba. Swanee potentially the upset going out. Wow. Rhodesy does it by 0.2 of a second. He did improve by another 10th, actually. He was on 20.4, moved to a 20.3. Robbo bangs in an 18.8. Just going to stamp authority down there. Great lap times by the guys. This looks like it may be very, very competitive, actually, here. Very interesting. Brought who in, Cardinal? Who are you on about? Just have to ask. But anyway, moving that back. Cardinal 1 minute 20.9, of course. Speaking to him in the chat. Unfortunately, out in 14th position. 6 temps off the cusp. What will Jono do then? Pulls it into the pits. Yep, Jono's pitted it. He's had enough. He's just going to basically just come in, work on the next session, I guess. So, ladies and gentlemen, Robbo, Optical G, Benny, the Ghost, Smoke Spaceman, Jono, and there goes Sol. Going really slow. Rara, oh my god. Rara, so sorry, back to where I was, a bit distracted there. Jono, Senna, Sykes-80, Rara and Rhodes, the 5 eliminations are Swanee, Big Mo, Sol, Cardinal, Goomba. Well done, top 10, commiserations, bottom 5, pause, back in 2 minutes. Thank you. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, straight into the action then, no messing around. We've got Sykes-80 the first car round with Rhodes just behind him. I believe all the guys are coming out. And there's a burp. Merry Christmas. Wow, I'm not even on the beer yet and I'm burping. This is going to be an ugly, this is going to be a fugly night. So, Zany. Coming around now, sector 2. You see Rhodesy just behind him as well. Not really in tune for a kind of a slipstream here, but kind of getting the track dried up here. It's looking a little bit drier. But doesn't look like it's going to dry up in time for the end of the session. So the rain is still coming down. But here we go. Let's get the telemetry up. I don't like how it takes the telemetry off for me. Only Rara is the only guy not to come out on track yet. Rara waiting until the track kind of dries up a little bit more or gets rubbered in a bit more, shall we say. So Sykes-80 coming around to start his lap. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. Don't know who that is. It's Optical G for some reason driving 90 miles an hour. I guess just trying to get some TV time. Merry Christmas, you've got it. Right, so Zany coming around then. This is the serious stuff. Q3. And I believe that was on, was it 19.6 I believe it was? Don't quote me. Syke and Rhodes are literally matching each other 10th for 10th right now, which is quite interesting. You can see the visible gap isn't getting. Syke does run a bit wide there, but kind of gives himself a bit more momentum going into the next corner. Let's see how he takes this apex. Cautiously, it must be said. You have to in these conditions. So 9 guys on flying laps now, ladies and gentlemen. 9 guys on flying laps. Prediction for Paul, you're going to have to say Robbo. But we've seen guys improve to the point of actually keeping him honest, which I didn't really, almost, pardon the kind of credential, I didn't expect. Robbo had to go back out and do a second time. So here we go again then, but he did pull it off, getting the first guy into the 18s. We're going to be seeing a couple of 18s, I'm guessing, here, if there's going to be a competitive fight for pole position. Here comes Sykes-80. Let's see what he does, and we're going to switch straight to Rhodes right after that. Sykes-80 opens the Q3 procession with a 19.7 Rhodes, a 20.4 the same time he did in Q2, interestingly enough. We've got the Ghost coming round now, but we've got Robbo who hits an 18.8 straight off the bat. There's your marker point, ladies and gentlemen. There's your marker point. Ghost beats Syke by a 10th. He'll be happy with that. Jono coming round now. I believe we may have a car before Jono. If we don't worry about it. My commentary just got wasted. We did. It was a bespoke Spaceman 20.0. Jono 19.5 goes into temporary second position. Here comes Benny. What does Benny do? He goes first. 18.8. Cracking lap time by Benny. Optical G next one round. Senna going to be the final one to complete the flying lap out of the guys who go for the first optical pits. And that's just Childish going into the pits, showing his age, I guess, there. Here comes Senna. What can Senna do? A 20.4. It was invalidated. He will go again. Does have the fuel to go again, at least, anyway. So. Benny, a cracking lap there. He does love the rain. And that shows. Robbo. He's gone round again. I'm not sure if it's a competitive lap time, this. We'll have a look now. Is he going to pull it into the pits? Jono, good lap in third, and Robert does go into the pits, of course. Right then, so the first round of laps are pretty much nearly done. Smokey's going slightly quicker. That will not be enough if he keeps up this sort of pace to move himself into his 5th position. Smoke does pull into the pits as well. Yeah, these guys are doing 1 runs here. Psych Zaney going up. He's doing a couple. Oh, Psych runs wide there. That's ruined his lap time. Rhodesy, a 20.1. Rhodes does improve. Senna, we're waiting for him to get a lap time on the board. Benny with an 18.810 goes even quicker. Jesus, we got a battle on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. Robbo and Benny. Did not expect, but Benny, we knew he's got the pace. He's had a bad week. Ghost moves into 3rd with a 19.2. Great time there for the Ghost. That'll be good enough for 2nd in the previous session. Senna gets himself a lap time thrown down with 20.5. He can improve on that. We've seen him go into the 19s. All of these guys here, barring Rhodes, have gone into the 19s. Rhodesy will need to step it up a little bit, and he's going a 10th quicker. Zaney needs to get out of the way here. He's not on a competitive time, I don't think. He's made too many mistakes. Will he move out of the way? Just come into the pits and Rhodes stays out. Will Rhodesy move up at all? He does! 1 minute 19.9! Jump Smoke Spaceman. Rhodesy up at the 6th position. Good lap. Senna on lean. I'm not sure if he's going to be going into the pits or whether he's going to be saving it for one final blast. I would probably pit and get you a final set of inters if you've got another set available. So far, Benny, Robbo, Ghost, Jono, Psych, Rhodes, Spaceman, Senna, Optical, and Rara, of course, not setting times. Intriguing. Is this the first time we will see Robbo get beaten by somebody other than Bingley? This will give Skillen, of course, some hope potentially on the 5-lap championship. Seeing Robbo being bested by somebody at least. I have a hunch that Robbo could go quicker. Remains to be seen though. Benny has the upper hand so far. Provisional pole position with 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go. Senna does go. He's going to go for another crack. Senna is going for one last crack of the whip here. I believe he does have enough time as well, possibly to get into the pits and back out. So it's not over for Senna yet. As long as he gets this lap time nailed. Looking smooth so far. In the rain, it's all about your smoothness and your kind of almost depth that you acquire the throttle on. And it is, look, you can see the blue sky appearing. Very, very intriguing. Is Rara waiting for that? Does he know something that we don't? Will it dry up within 10 minutes? If it does, and Rara goes out early, or sorry, not early, what the hell am I on about, late, then we may be seeing Rara on pole here, which could be very interesting. Real spanner in the works. Rara getting better and better with every week, it would seem. A consistent point scorer is Rara. High points, or mid points, should I say, mid to high. Not hit a podium yet though, Rara. That's one thing he'll be... Oh yeah, he has hit one, sorry, I lie. He has hit one podium. Senna, he was 7 temps up. Will he save it here? Still going for it, Senna. He made a little mistake there. That will cost him, of course, some time. Will it cost him enough? I know he's pulling the pits. Yeah. Well, that's a conventional way to get around someone, I guess. So we have Optical G then. He's going to be the man with the plan, it would seem. Let's see what he can do. 44 minutes into the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be going probably around about just before the hour mark for the race. Going to be looking at a very, very long one tonight. So, Optical G then. And Spaceman as well. Very, very key to see those two out on track. And Rara is out on track, ladies and gentlemen. He is also out. So Optical G, Spaceman and Rara is going for 2 laps, you would assume. Optical spins it. Oh, he saved that. That's bad. That's poor sauce. And this could be his only lap. I think Optical may be starting from 10th here. He doesn't have enough to get round for another lap. This is his only lap here, it would seem. That's poor sauce. We're at 20.5. Optical, we know he can get in the low 19s. Crippling for him. Jono gone out. You see the heavy hitters are all starting to go out now. See, Ghost is out. Jono is out. Smoke Spaceman moves in a 4th. 1 minute 19.4. That's the lap time we know he's capable of. Benny and Robbo both hanging fire. I believe we've got some Red Bull activity. Robbo. He's coming out on track. We have Rarito. I believe we've got Optical. Will he? Has he got enough in it to get round? No, he doesn't. He's still going around sector 2. This is it for Optical. He might get there. Jono's left. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! What's he left for? Crap! I'll get it back. Shit! It's going to interrupt the stream. I'll risk it. Back to game. Right on it. He's got 1 minute 52 to get back in. Otherwise, he's out of the session. Optical G is in low fuel mode. He is in 10th position. Rara moves into 7th place. 1:19.8. That's the lap time you need. You need to be in them 19s to stand any chance. Psych is on an outlap here. Spaceman, is he going to go again? He's gone again here. What's Smoke going to do? It's a quicker lap, I think. It is! 19.0 beats the Ghost. So, Ghost, of course, is still going around. We need Jono to get back in the game ASAP. Jono, get in ASAP. I'll send one more invite. I can only send one more because then I've got to focus on the qualifying. Jono isn't even showing online. What's happening with Jono? Oh dear. He's offline here. He's got 1 minute to get his Xbox back loaded. Or he's gone. We don't do restarts in SF1 anymore. We called it. But we're going to go back focus. Robbo is on a lap. Benny is on an outlap. He's just going to make it. I think Benny may actually be the last one across the line, funnily enough. Robbo is on his flyer. 19.3. You know he's going to be gunning for that pole position. But we're going to switch to Ghost really quickly. Senna with a 20.5 as well. I believe Rara's just moved up to 6th place. Another 19.7. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ghost doesn't improve. 19.4. That ironically is still good enough for 4th place. We need Jono to get on quick. He's got 20 seconds or it's game over for him. And Zany coming round. What will Zany be able to do? He's got all these guys have 1 more lap in it. Zany swaps places with Rara again at 19.6. Rhodes, we need Senna. Smoke Spaceman with an 18.7. Jesus! Wow, he's finally on it. But what can Robbo do? Will Robbo or Benny respond? Jono, he's showing him completed. He needs to get on now. We're going to have to send one more invite. I don't think I can't. I've got to watch what we're doing here. Robbo has pitted. Robbo's pitted. Holy! Why is he... What the hell? Right. Well, wow. Yeah, R.I.P. Barry Chuckle, yes sir. Paul Young. Legend, mate. Ghost has pulled it. Will Benny be able to do it? What was Ghost... What happened there? Did he just cut across his line? Amazing lap by Smoke. Will Benny be able to do anything? I think he will. He doesn't. Oh, Jesus, it's 4,000th. Smoke Spaceman with his first pole in I don't know how long. Psych Zany, the only guy who can really do anything, and he's running in lean, just trying to salute the fans for not getting top 6, I guess. I don't know why he's doing this. This is one of Zany's unfortunate credentials. So there you go, guys. Smoke Spaceman, Benny, Jono, I can't invite you. You're not online. You're not showing online, Jono. I'm trying to invite you. He's not online on my screen. 1 minute ago. I'll invite him. If we can't get him back in, we don't restart. That's it. I've sent 6 invites now. I missed a couple of key lap times too. The McLaren just darts in. I can only invite so many times. You've got to get in quick. Jono has to get in. I'll have to skip off stream a minute. Send him a message. Side retires, so that's it. If Jono isn't here, he's gone. There's nothing we can do about it. I'll set all the invites I can. Jono needs to get back now. And it says Kimi Räikkönen. I don't think he's going to get back in. I've sent him invite after invite after invite. I think he's been cut off offline. There's nothing you can do but smoke Spaceman, Benny, Robbo, Ghost, Rara. It was Jono. Syke, Zany Road, Senna Optical. Pos is going to be back in 2. We're back. Heartbreak for Jono. But we have 17 drivers. It's unfortunate because he was looking really competitive too. So, and the guys can do whatever tyres they want as well, which is kind of unique at this particular stage. But this is what we're running with. I do still feel really, really bad for Jono, genuinely. But this is it, guys. 17 drivers we have now. Then a fantastic turnout, of course, still. So Carlos is commenting. Good stream. Yeah, some of them are actually have disappeared, Carlos. It does seem that way. I'm speaking to Carlos on Facebook as well, by the way, so it may seem quite weird. I'm speaking to Jono's joined. He's not even on the grid, so it's over for Jono this week. But he's gone. Not sure if he's going to be coming into comms with me for that sense. We have a dry race though, ladies and gentlemen, so a different element now. Completely different element for where we were, which is awesome. This throws it right up. Robbo, for the first time in SF1, his SF1 short career, is not on the front row. So it's going to be interesting to see Robbo. I know he can come through from the back. We've seen that, of course, in Azerbaijan. Was it Azerbaijan? No, Singapore, sorry. In Singapore, he came from the back. Bingley, remember, is in 16th position thanks to Jono's kind of disconnection there. So I've noticed Jono disconnects at the bloody wrong times as well. Senna will be the one readying up, guys. My predictions for this race are, well, Carlos is Kugelov, by the way. Yeah. If you guys don't kind of follow us avidly, Carlos is Kugelov. I just want to let you know. We need to get that name changed. Possibly on the stream. But anyway, my predictions. Right. You can never count out roads, but then his advantage here has been somewhat quelled because people are going to be able to pick their tyres, pick their choice. We're going to go on to Race Director and have a little bit of a nosy. Top 3 on softs, supers for Rara and Ghost, softs for Zany. Rhodesy, we know he can go one stop anyway, so it's going to be interesting to see him do it around this track. Senna also on supers. These guys are the one-stoppers usually. Optical and Swanee. Swanee gets promoted to 10th, but he will still, well, everyone gets to pit the tyres. Mini Stocks, of course, is the guy rounding up the back. Everyone at the back is on supers. Honestly, that's a weird choice. It is about them Cougars, man. You know, I usually do go for older women myself. I'm happily engaged to a younger woman, but we'll agree to disagree, Carlos. So, 17 drivers left, of course. Jono, the unfortunate one, in this case. My predictions. I will say, Robbo, Benny. I'm not going to say Bingley on the podium here. He's giving himself too much to do. I would say Smoke, but I don't know because of his, you know, inconsistencies. That's probably what I will say. But predictions, Robbo. Oh, bloody hell, I don't even know. Robbo, Benny. I'm going to call random third place and possibly say Psych. I don't know. Jono, hello. The heartbreak of no restarts, thanks to retards.
Well, you know,
disconnect.
Apparently,
you coming in, mate?
It won't let me, but I've jumped into the commentary booth with you for a little while because you're on your own.
So
why the fuck not? Let's do this.
I've been handling it well. Well, basically, Jono's broke the swear barrier, so fuck this, I'm swearing. Right, anyway. Mate, I will interview you while we're on the formation lap, mate. Heartbreaking. I know it's because of the restarts. Obviously, we had too many before. Man, look, we can't get you back in, but
it happened to Skillen last night. Apparently, I just spoke to Robbo about it, and it's apparently a big glitch in this game that you can't get back into the race once you've been disconnected. Yep. It's just a shame that's how the third place battle had to finish. Because unless Rhodes DNFs here, he's got third place, and that's it settled really. Because there's not a chance of me coming back to that.
Can Smoke get it?
He's too far away. He's too far away. Even I'm pushing it. I was pushing it, looking at the leaderboard. I was looking at it today. I would have needed to beat Rhodes in both occasions by a decent amount. But yeah, no, he's got
guys,
taste. He's driven.
We've got some naughty step members. Sorry to interrupt Jono there. Senna and Optical. Well, I guess GP2 maybe the lower league, but we can all get around a formation lap. So there you go. But yeah, guys, welcome in Jono. We've not done a proper commentary together, so Jono is doing a. I'll give you a shout out, mate. He's doing a is it masters you're doing, mate?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm doing my masters in financial law. So,
mate, like I said, we've got a much cleverer guy than me here. So yeah, basically we've got some intelligence in the commentary box. So anyway, yeah, rolling now. I'm not sure if you saw. We got some more DQs. Syke Zany's managed to put himself on the naughty step. Congratulations, mate. I don't know how Syke's done it, and he's only done it to himself.
We start taking bets like in this with the other commentators to see who's going to get knocked out in the formation lap.
Mate, yeah, there's two. Swanee. There you go. Swanee, Big Mo. Yep, they're gone. Mate, this is going to be. I think this is going to be Mini Stocks' first ever completed formation lap. By the way, if he gets around, we've still got a few corners to go. But predictions. There we go. Who's that?
My predictions.
Sol. Yeah, go for it, mate. Quick.
I actually think it'll be Robbo, Benny, and it'll be either Smoke or Bingley for the final podium position.
A lot of people are overlooking Ghost. I've absolutely no bias whatsoever there.
Ghost has been quick. Me and Robbo were discussing this in the party. He would be running a similar setup to what we were running. Now, we were running 2.8 in the wet and 1.8 in the dry around here.
Here we go, mate. Oh, yes. Right then, why am I looking at this camera? Why have I got this camera? That is stupid. Anyway,
I'm going to look towards the back of the
red
grid.
Lights. I'm going to be flicking through everyone, mate. And we go around Brazil, and Bingley, for some reason, is let everyone go. Very interesting. Anyway, moving on. Let's go on to tyre choice quick. Let's go down the order. We got a collision there already. Collision already. Oh, there's carnage at the first corner. Carnage at the first corner at the back. Jesus, always happens. Senna, I think, got caught up with something. We've got Swanee and Rara. Robbo's already got Benny.
Optical's got Rara.
Robbo got Benny. Oh my God, look at Robbo. He's trying to get both of them. Jesus Christ. Bit of a messy commentary at the start there, guys. Do forgive me. Goomba is up. Goomba is up into 9th.
No, he's not. Wow. Good effort from Goomba. What a start.
What a start by Goomba. And we've got, oh, Ghost. Ghost and Benny. Benny's coming back at him. Let's stick on board with this really quickly. This is a frenetic start to the race. Smoke Spaceman.
Oh, Benny down the inside.
Over him. A look at Benny on the inside.
There was contact.
Why did I sound German then? He's got him on the outside. Great move. I love being... Look at Goomba and Senna. Goomba's holding up his brother. Goomba runs a little bit wide there. This is... Mate, you are about to have a stream experience you've never had before. Bingley up to 15th. Cardinal, wing damage, 17th. Let's go back to the front here. Here comes Robbo.
He's going around the outside.
Get from space. He's going to do it. It's a hard move to pull off. He's still there with Smoke.
He's done it.
He's done him on the outside. And Benny, third. Benny's going to have a run of Smoke. Someone's off, I think. Swanee. Swanee's falling. He's spun, I think.
Yeah.
Swanee with a spin down to 16th. Last.
17th. Wow.
Rara with a bit. I think it might have been with Rara. It might have been. He and Rara were together. Rara's fell down 5 places on the straight.
He doesn't have any damage by the looks of things.
Mini Stocks has damage. He's down to 17th. Neither car do. Or does. See, this is what...
He's looking at Ghost. Ghost is looking at Benny.
Ghost and Benny. Ghost is feisty. Ghost with a bit of wing damage, is that? No, it's not. It's just a crap angle. Robbo has just got through.
He's going to pull away now.
Psych Zany. He was the guy predicted for 3rd. As part of that, we've got someone saying hello. D-talking. Welcome to the stream, my man, or my lady. I don't know. I'm not going to be sexist. Look at the battle. Look at Operator up to 10th as well. From 16th. He came through the first corner
solid
clean.
Start from Dave, or Operator. He's on the back of Goomba here, making a charge.
Let's have a look then. Robbo with a corky lap. We've got a bit of a battle going up front. Ghost and Benny. I don't think he's going to get the move done
Operator
here.
on Goomba.
Let's have Operator Goomba. And look in the background. You got Sol there as well. Goomba's gone on the grass.
Oh, someone's off the track
all the way over there. It's who the hell is? Oh, Goomba's bounced.
Oh. Dave has lost it. He's lost his rear.
Kimmy was spectating. What in the world? Jesus Christ, man!
Oh, the
Senna's gone wide madly. Crash! Crash! Bingley spun! Bingley spun and put Dave out.
And Goomba.
No, Dave isn't out. Oh my!
It's just carnage. It is just absolute carnage.
Senna's moved up 5 places. Oh my God!
Wow. Carnage at the back.
Pardon the swear word, but fuck me. And in the mess, Senna's back up to 10th from 14th. Goomba's lost his wing. Operator has lost his wing. He should have lost a lot more.
Yeah, he should have been out. He's got a very, very lucky boy there.
Senna was on the outside. Cardinal was going slow on the inside. What happened there?
I just saw. I looked behind. I was on spectating with Operator.
Big Mo! Swanee, Big Mo! It's all Swanee around the outside of the second to the last corner and does him. He's done him. We're all up 4 already. Crying out loud. Big Mo,
sound like
big
you're about
damage.
to have a heart attack.
Mate, this is what I can... Psych penalty. Kimmy's jumped back in. Kimmy on the spectate cam. He's doing a HD recording, by the way, I believe. Now, this is an interesting battle here, Jono. Swanee and Bingley. These two had a battle in Melbourne right at the start. And Benny and Ghost.
And Bingley struggled to get past him.
Look at this. Ghost has got Benny. 4 laps in. I'm knackered already. Can I go home? Operator Big Mo Goomba, of course, pitting. Mini Stocks with half a wing is staying out. Interesting at the back. Hopefully that's the only action we're going to get here. We can put our feet up now. What an insane start.
I would have loved to be able to
Bingley doesn't have damage, Carlos. He doesn't have damage.
No, he doesn't. I would love to have been able to watch that incident again, where they all just went flying, because I was on board with Dave when he lost control there when he was trying to do the overtake. Sol got through, and I looked back, and there was 5 cars just coming around the corner at Dave, and that's what I don't think they all imploded on each other.
Rob on 12-1, he's inserting dominance here.
Benny
and Ghost are still going at it.
Oh, there's contact.
Ghost, hello. Moving on the racing line? Don't think so. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt until we see any clips. Benny, what a run!
What a move!
With DRS as well, and cleared him. But does Ghost have DRS? He
just
doesn't.
behind.
Zany, mate, we both know Zany from last week. You both did a Ghost, gone for a little dive here. What a start to the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Yeah, it's just a shame
Jeez
we're not
Louise,
involved.
Bingley is still not past Swanee. Mate, do you know what? It's almost a blessing in disguise you're not being involved. You get to watch this carnage. You know what I mean? This is mental. You would have been up there with the guys, mate. You would have been up there probably with Optical, who seems to... Sector 2, yellow flag, Ghost. Ghost round. Ghost gone round. Oh, God, Ghost and Sol together. That didn't go well. Rosie's up there. Oh, Ghost has spun. Into the wall, wing off. Oh, what a bad show in there by Ghost. From hero to almost zero. He's down to 12th already. Ironically, Jono, he will actually get out in 14th if he can keep it clean now. But I guess that's Benny's battle at the moment. Obviously, I don't know if we'll get any clips from the guys.
Has he gone into the pits? Yeah, he has.
Stocks has overtaken Ghost. Cardinal. He's going to have to go in. He's got no wing. The guys from 12th down, or 12th to 14th, of course, do have damage on board with Bingley. Then he's going to have a shot at Swanee. This should be curtains here, this move. Bingley's got a much better run on him. I think he's done it already going into the first one. He does. Bingley up into 10th place. And Cardinal moves up to 13th. What an insane start to this Grand Prix. Well, I was hoping for a quiet stewarding night. It doesn't look like we're going to bloody get that now.
No, not around here. Not when the sun is shining in Brazil.
No, Jono. No. Yes, you know what I'm on about. No, it doesn't.
Good.
Because you showed up. So, I'll have a word with the guys. I'm actually going to say it, mate. I'll say it in front of the guys. I'm not bothered. Jono, of course, did have a 10-second penalty. We're going to debate it with the guys. What happens with that, I don't think it'll carry on because it wasn't your fault that you got disconnected. So, we'll have a word anyway after, and we'll let you know the results before the steward report on Thursday, mate, okay?
That's fine.
It'll be way before that. Like I said, mate,
Bingley's coming on the back
Benny
of
is all
Senna here.
Mate, look at this though as well. I'm going to look at a different battle because Optical and Psych. Why is Psych fell down so much? Psych has wing damage.
He does.
Did he hit Ghost?
He does. I don't know.
Which means Optical's going to be easy picking. Ooh. Look at that! Look at the squeeze!
Oh, there's contact!
Oh, he's hit him! He's hit him! He's hit him off. Oh dear. Where's Optical? He's got through. Sol's let Rara go, I think. That's his battle for
oh, there's contact again! Oh, he's just put him off!
Record it if you've got... What in the... Record, mate, record. You get the whole incident. This is going to go stewards, this. That was ridiculous by the pair of them. Oh, he did... Ah! He got... Mate, the yellow flag, he got him. No, Ghost has retired, guys, by the way. Of course you can, mate. Fine. Not many expletives, Ghost. We'll give you an interview, mate, when this calms down a little bit. Jesus Christ, this is...
Yeah,
Rara's on the back of Psych.
Through, and then he got him again, and now Rara's coming on the back of Psych. I feel sorry for Psych. I needed my teammate to pick up some points.
Psych, yeah, I don't know. We'll have a word with Ghost as well, because there may have been damage between the two of them, but we'll obviously talk about that when it calms down a little bit. The first lap was just stupid.
Oh,
it must be said. Second lap, 5 cars spinning. Please give us a headache, guys. Psych, you would assume he will pit in. We're still waiting for a chance to speak to Ghost. Ghost is in commentary. Ghost, first ever collaboration. Psych pits.
Benny and Smoke.
Unlucky mate as well. Psych, penalty. Benny, Smoke, next one. God, give me a break, lads, please. That's 2 weeks in a row now. Why is it whenever I have a Home Alone stream, you just guys go all mental? Mini Stocks is in the points. Wow. Okay, that was kind of unexpected. The couple of weeks he's had has been absolutely atrocious. 7 seconds. And guys, Rhodes is in 4th. Rhodes has got to 4th.
No.
He just stays out of everything, doesn't he?
He's
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
In a nutshell. Well, you know, he's doing what he needs to do.
Question.
And
why is Bingley behind Swanee and Mini Stocks? What's happened there?
Did he pit?
Jesus Christ! No, he's not pitted. Bingley has lost 10 seconds to Swanee.
I don't know what's happened there.
Mate, it's just been mental. Stewarding is going to be fun. Towley's turn around and said another easy win for Rob. I'll be honest with you, Towley. The way it looks, yes. But anything, we've just seen an absolute bizarre start to the Grand Prix. Anything can happen. But that Optical, I'm going to talk about it on stream. The Optical and Psych thing was nothing short of shocking. Like, it was almost bumper cars. It was silly. No need for it, but we're going to go back onto the live action now. Want to thank Jono and Ghost, obviously unfortunate circumstances for the pair of you. Thank you for... If I was doing this by myself, I think my head would probably be through the ceiling right now. Bingley on the back of mini stocks.
We got Senna closing down
here.
Soul as well here.
Rara and Optical as well. 3, 4 potential battles on track. Benny, Smoke, Rara, Optical, Senna, Sol, and Bingley with mini stocks, keeping us all entertained.
Oh, I tell you, that battle there at the start was just horrific. There's too much going on.
How do you think we feel? We're commentating on the bastard. Anyway.
I don't know, I would have loved to have been a part of it, let's put it that way, but...
Well,
carnage.
I'd have ended
put it
up
this
coming
way,
through.
if I had brakes, then yes. But I didn't.
No damage on Benny's front, so he's got away.
Fucking hell, what was that?
What happened, Bingley? Was that a dive bomb or... Has he got him? I did miss the move. I was floating around Benny and Smoke Space Mode, guys. Fill me in, guys, if you can. He did get him comfortably in the
I
end.
didn't see how.
He come from about 6 tenths back all of a sudden to overtake him. Rara and Optical. Rara and Optical here. Optical does have wing damage. Rara, what a line through that first course.
Got a lot more grip.
Senna has
got the inside line.
Great
yeah,
move.
He's got him.
Optical, we know he's been really dodgy this race so far. I don't often criticise
Senna down inside.
Give me yellow flag. Senna's got Sol. Comfortable move there. We had a yellow flag then briefly. I don't know what happened there.
I don't see anyone off.
Psych back in 13th.
Oh,
3-second penalty there for Psych.
Benny's still on the back of Smoke here.
I want to look at the comments. We've got loads of them in there, but I can't completely look down. Forgive me as well, Ghost. Well, you're in chat now, so we don't need to worry about. You're in the stream, so we don't need to worry about getting you banned from my stream after calling us all cunts. So that's pretty good. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Sol, Senna seems to have. You can give over with that bumming, cheating, who was wheeling their cough as well. We know you did it. You guilty as charged. You missed enough action from it. We've got Smoke Spaceman, second place, still holding it together. Robbo, I didn't pick Smoke for podium. Big Mo, 3 seconds. Let's have a look. Optical's having another go at Rara. Optical really doesn't want to be public enemy number 1 round here. But side by side, and he's got him. Has he got him properly? Oh, what a move! Give him credit. Credit where credit's due. But Rara now has DRS back. So I believe Sol's pitted. Sol comes in. Really pitched off for Sol from soft tyres. Optical on the inside here. This is doing nothing but damaging Rara's race, it would seem.
Oh, I was absolutely gutted. Oh, yep,
You're up there, Ghost. I called a near podium for you. Oh, he's tapping enough wing damage for Rara, I believe.
Sol's in the pits.
Sol in the pits. Optical loves these
Still
battles.
side by side.
Going in the inside.
Still going! Why do I sound like I'm constipated? Moving on. Rara's gone for it again. Oh!
He's going back.
He's gone back at him!
It's contact
No
there.
way! It's been nudging all. It's argy-bargy. Pudding and pie, this crap. Rara has got
Contact
him. More
again.
contact. No
This is actually
damage
allowed
from
Senna
the
to
whole
go
of
back
that.
as
Room
well.
for him.
Senna is on the arse of these guys now. 1.3 seconds down the road.
And he's on 6.
Benny with a penalty. That could be
Different
key late,
tyres,
guys.
though. These guys
Oh,
are
no, he's
big
coming in
softs.
Senna, clever strategy.
pit.
This could be 12 laps from Senna, guys. Credit where credit's due. And look at these two side by side again. Rara giving it a good go with Optical here, bashing all the way through. Obviously, it's part of. I think it's almost part of Optical's forte here, to be honest with you. And as we say, guys, Towley made a good point. Cardinal pits in, by the way. Like, for example, I want to say a sentence, but the guys are not letting me. For God's sakes. Yeah, Towley putting out a dominant win for Robbo, and let's face it, looking that way, isn't it? Jono's left.
Although I
Not
was hoping to challenge him.
That wasn't intentional on
Ghost.
my game for us.
Ghost, can you send Jono another invite, please, mate? If that's okay while we're just watching this.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to stay on the action. Senna has come out the pits right behind Psych. Very intriguing, this. Oh, was that a party one? I was thinking damn it, should I join? Rara has backed off for the moment. That'll be interesting, wouldn't it? Pos leaves, everyone. Mate, if I left the session, it would cause uproar. I don't want to go through that. I've already had one, which is a 4-part stream this year. So Optical, and we've got Senna as well, battling with Psych. Senna, we know, guys, with Senna, it's just a matter of time, isn't it, before he makes the move on Psych. Just got to pick his moments. But here comes Rara. Will he have a dive up the inside here? He has! He's actually got it, the ballsy bugger. Bit of contact again. Rauer this time goes wildly wide on the inside. Jesus Christ. Jono, welcome back. You're missing this, bro. This is mental. Sykes, Zaney, Senna. Oh, I'm going to love the steward report for this. If we have that second lap, we got that clip from Jono, of course, which has been sent over. Nearly back up to double figures on the stream, guys. Anybody who's new, follow this channel, please. I'm not begging. Syke here goes defensive. Well, I am begging, actually. We need to get to that 400 mark. But here comes Senna. He's still on the outside. Dangerous line to go.
Oh, he's going down the inside.
Syke, is he going to give him the room? We don't know yet. We'll work it out. He's gone wide. Who's he going to go for a stab, potentially? Syke at the grass. Syke at the grass. Smoke pits in. 5-second penalty.
I think Senna was too hesitant there. I think he should have gone for it. He was
back in the session.
Oh,
he's going to have to go here. He's going to have to go here. The battle for the final points paying position as we stand.
Coming back
and look at Sol, guys, in the background. Sol in the background. Yellow flag, sector 3. Who's that?
Oh, Sol makes a move down on the inside of Senna.
Let's go here.
Yeah, that was a nice move, that. But Senna's going back at him.
Side by side.
Senna's got him.
Hits guys from 8th. Senna's got him back. But Jesus Christ!
Look at the speed they have on the second one.
Stock's pitted. Look at this. Senna's gone for the move.
Very dangerous.
Oh, good defended by Syke. He needs to get past because Sol's on him with fresh softs. He needs to save these tyres now, potentially. He has to get through. We've got another follow here, guys. DD95, thank you very much, my man. Look at that, he's pushed him wide there. They push him wide, that's 2 cars gained, is it? He's still with Sol, is Zaney.
Sol's got him as well.
Jesus Christ, Sol's got him as well, but now Senna's going to have to get moving here.
I think, Syke then he's...
Syke
there's a bit of wing off
there. He locked up.
Impatient, that was silly. That was almost a frustration move. It would seem.
Wing went flying off.
Sykes.
Sykes locking
Syke
up
on the
really
side.
a lot. I think he's got, I don't know.
Was it Sykes? No, it wasn't.
Sol, wasn't it?
Sykes caused Sol damage. Oh dear. Rauer pits in from 6th position, guys. So that battle's been slowed, shall we say, for the moment.
Up to 3rd.
Rhodes on the podium. I mean, for goodness sakes.
What a race.
Rauer
He's still on
in.
them supers.
Mate, 15 laps.
What's he doing? Supers
by
onto
mathematical
softs?
calculations, guys. Must be. This is the boldest move we've seen around this track.
Around this track,
almost damaging.
Bold.
It's damaging, isn't it? Rauer's come out the pits, guys. Rauer coming out the pits with Syke. No rest for the wicked with these two. They were battling before the pits, and they're going to be battling coming out of it. Here we go. Oh, God. Big Mo
3 seconds.
Big Mo down in 12th position here. Rauer on the back of this. This is the 10th position battle. And by the way, should we just remember, guys, there's a little GP1 champion just behind these guys catching him up at a rate of knots, by the way.
Oh, Syke,
Will
yeah,
Bingley
Syke's
actually get a
up.
no score?
Oh,
Syke's not
Rauer,
Rauer. Rauer,
There was a bit of
opportunistic.
contact.
Bit of contact, opportunistic. We're going to have a lot of pissed off people after this race, aren't we? I can't wait.
Do you know what?
Ah,
I'm pissed,
God.
but at the time, same
Smoke,
time,
wow.
I'm happy I get to watch it.
Rhodes pits.
Rosy pits,
16
guys.
laps
Rose
on
pit with
supers.
optical as well. How optical doesn't have damage?
He's gone on to
Fiddled me
mediums.
backwards, I have no idea.
Rhodes on the
Rhodes
mediums.
He's clever,
He's got 5
isn't
seconds
it?
to
Very
go,
clever by Rhodes.
Yep.
DD95 in the comments, guys, says, so back on the action, sorry, forgive me. I think Sol, that was tactical, wasn't it there? Definitely tactical by Sol, getting his teammate through, letting him have a stab at Senna, who is running in a very impressive 6th position. But is he going to be 6th? Because look at this! Rose coming out the pits! Senna on him! Is he going to do it? Will Rosie just let him go? Oh, God damn it! Hashtag admin contact. Get that in the comments.
I just realised I
Big
got
Mo.
no room on my clips.
Mate, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You can
Just go on
just
to
delete a couple
your...
and then get it done after. I'll tell you how to do it, mate.
Not even that, you just go onto your Xbox and they store directly on your Xbox.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can send them by message, I think, mate. So just send them over if you get any, of course. I know you're going to have a few. Senna
Yeah,
on
if it's
Rhodes.
working.
Senna sticks with the inside of Rhodes. Bit of contact here. Senna's up to 5th. And look behind. Rauer on the
Rauer on
other
the
set
edge of
supers.
Rhodes. He's going to go
inside?
super softs.
He's going to go for a dive
Oh.
here.
Contact.
This is
Again,
mental.
contact.
Swanee and Benny both pit. Benny on the mediums. Why has it changed to stops? Get off stops, you absolute... I don't know, whatever. Moving on. Here we go then. Rouse up to 6th. Swanee is changing his wing, of course. Swanee come out of the pits behind the safety car. That was weird. We'll move on from there. Look at this mental battle here today. Absolutely incredible. Oh my God. Bingley and Swanee, by the way. Bingley, Swanee, these two were battling before. I think Bingley's just got him. Yep, Bingley gets him. Look how close these guys are. Robbo has pitted, by the way, onto mediums. He's one stopping. Smoke does have to pit again, guys. It's looking almost like a dead cert. Let's have a look. Wait there. Go back, back. Swanee's done him. Optical has just been involved in so much of this race. Oh, God.
He's going for
Xbox
the
is
inside.
needed. Where are we looking? Optical. Oh, contact
again. Wow.
Swanee's still there, though. And he's done him. Oh, contact again.
more contact.
Damage in his front
And more
wing. He's
contact.
bashing the shit out of him.
How has he not got damage? How has he not got damage?
He's bashing the crap out of him.
What a move, though. What a move. Push Swanee out the way.
Yeah.
Swanee has damage. How? How has Optical come away with that, guys, with no damage?
It's that damn Williams, isn't it? He's cheating.
Well, if I knew that...
Williams.
I don't know what to say. This is
He's
mental.
just put Swanee into the pits here.
There's going to be a couple of...
5 seconds to go. It gets worse for Swanee.
Guys, I think that this may be... The walls may come caving in on poor Optical here, if you kind of understand what I mean here. You know, it's... Don't like commenting on driving when I'm watching.
I'm not going to mention last week's escapades when I was racing against him, but
it was much better than last week, I tell you what, compared to this.
I don't know, it was pretty similar in my eyes when I was next to him, but hey.
It looked clean. It looked cleaner on the stream, let's put it that way.
Rara is gaining.
But here we go then. Rara on Senna, indeed. Senna, I think, pitted just before Rara. You guys can quote me wrong on that. I'm not sure if it one way or the other. I know one of them did, obviously, because that's obvious.
Wow, Senna almost rode that curb there on the inside. So much has happened.
Guys, we've got Zany on the back of Sol again.
Yeah, Bingley's
on the back
of
Sol with that wing damage.
Of Rhodes here as well.
Bingley's here as well. Goodness me. Rhodesy going to the end, of course. Rhodes is in a net 3rd place as it stands, by the way. Rhodes doing alright here. But of course, Smoke Spaceman.
Side down inside.
Zany down inside. Contact.
More contact again.
Oh, he's back in. Got hit.
Whoa!
Smart from Zany. Smart.
Yeah, he's backed out of the move.
Yeah, his back end hit his back end, did it?
He knew it would have been the end for both of them if he had continued there.
Unbelievable action here.
And here comes
look
Bingley.
at this, Rara and Senna. Rara and Senna.
Rara
on the outside. He's done him.
Still more pace our way through.
Goodness me, man. I want to go to the comments. There's absolutely shed loads of comments down there. Sector 2, yellow flag. What's happened? Don't know. Maybe a bit of contact between the guys. Swanee penalty. Swanee's having just a fantastic race.
He's having a mare.
Bingley is catching.
Yeah, he's catching his pack now.
You feel for Goomba, don't you? And Big Mo and Operator, all 3 of them. All involved in the first lap incident. Bingley about to enter the fray. Bingley
Operator was up into the points before that happened.
We commented on him. He was at the back, 16th to 10th. And then Bingley, of course, and Operator collided. We don't know what happened. Syken, cheers mate, Syken Sol. I wasn't on it, so Sol goes defensive here.
He moved over.
Sol didn't move there.
It looked like he moved.
So he kind of
no, everything's legal here so far.
It was legal so far, mate. He didn't move.
There's not much room on track
touch
here.
it on the straight. Oh, wing off there.
That's dangerous. He almost pushed him off there. Here comes Bingley in the back of Sol.
Forgive me for laughing. Look at this Bingley.
Don't say that. He probably will go into the back of him.
And he has.
Sol's recording that. Sol's recording
and let Bingley go.
Yeah, it's alright.
We got a clip, guys. We got a clip. Okay, that's one guaranteed one.
Yeah. Here comes Bingley.
Oh my God. Syke just didn't give him enough room there. I think it was almost a revenge trip, wasn't it, from the previous corner? Let's have a look at the comments as we watch Bingley hone in on Zany. Now these two have history. Belgium, remember guys, this season, streamed on the channel. these Syke actually overtook Bingley in the first corner.
Syke has
Syke
gone
comes
into the pits.
And Sol continues. Syke, he hasn't got damage. Why is he pitted?
Maybe he wants a different tyre.
Mind you,
New tyres, I think.
possibly, you reckon, soft to the end, you'd assume, wouldn't you?
Oh, he's got 5 seconds to stop and go.
Oh, of course, yeah. At the 5-second stop
Oh,
from
and
the
he's,
first pit stop.
he's going to go supers. I think it's too early, though, isn't it?
That's risky. That's well too early. Goes correct, man. That's well too early.
Yeah.
Maybe a double pit stop. Syke's out the points here. He ain't getting any points back. Mini Stocks and Paige Cardinal going to be battling hopefully soon for that final points paying position. Guys, let's calm down. Bugger me. This is 21 laps of madness. Good grief. Do you know what? For the sake of it, I'm going to show Robbo. Because we haven't showed him all race since the first lap. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, what do we say about this? Wow. We're going to be busy this week, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be busy. Must be said. I almost wish I didn't have a new job now, because I probably have no time to go through all the 774.8 clips that we're going to get sent.
I'm just thinking, thank God I'm not a steward.
Yeah, you got away with it, you two. Jesus, you may. Obviously, we're going to be calling on new people to be stewarding GP1 next year. We have, obviously, Rhodesy at the moment, the only steward. We will, of course, be announcing this sort of stuff on the page at a later date. Wow. Any thoughts, guys? Honest thoughts here. I mean, we've got Syke on the back of Cardinal as well. Just we'll keep an eye on that.
It's sort of just calmed down a little bit here.
Whoa, Goomba! Goomba just let Bingley through at the very last second. We'll leave that there.
No, I was watching it where he was slowing down. I don't think he slowed down enough.
Oh, did he slow?
Corner,
I was about to say, he was on the apex. I was like, oh my god.
He slowed down for Rhodes and also Bingley, but.
Oh, Cardinal,
Say, guys,
pushing the grass there.
Cardinal
Syke.
Zaney.
Yeah. Syke, good move. Good move, nice and clean. Cardinal just lost out. And guys, Mini Stocks.
Has he got wing damage?
Wait a minute. No, I
Yeah, he
can't
does.
tell. Let's have a look at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
score.
yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Stocks
Bad
does.
wing damage as well.
Does he? How many? Wait there, let's go to stops.
Big Mo does.
Oh, we got Senna. Senna in the pits, guys.
Yep.
5th. That's
Final
obviously going
pit
to drop him
stop,
down quite
surely.
a bit.
Probably onto the softs.
Bingley, 10 positions gained.
Oh,
I think
operator with penalty.
Operator, yep, 3 seconds. Operator,
Yeah,
having
I
a
was
stinking
going to
back,
actually
guys.
try and
Toro
march
Rosso.
on. I was going to try and march
Yeah,
on, but then all of a sudden coming out of the pits.
Interview.
My wing
we
went.
got a second. Ah, it was out the pits.
Yeah, I was literally coming out of the pits, my wing was like, nah.
It's like
And it
lap
literally
3.
just broke off.
Mate, do you know what? The way this race is going, you a Mini Stocks with a time penalty, that's going to be killer for him, isn't it? Let's face it. And guys, Bingley and Rhodes, Cardinals into the pits as well. Senna has dropped to 9th, so he is pretty much guaranteed points here. Senna is going to have to come back at Optical G at some point as well if he wants to kind of overtake him. He's going to have to overtake him on the track, of course. Just on board with Bingley at the moment as we watch him chase down Rhodes. I want to make a point about Rhodes, by the way. Being obviously from across the pond. Oh, what's up, mate? What's happening?
I'm just watching Bingley. It looked like he's just about to lose it, and he
Syke.
just all of a sudden caught
Syke
it.
and Stocks. Mate, it's Bingley though, isn't it?
Cardinal in the
damage to his
pits.
tyres at some point. Cardinal pitting. He's down to 14th. There goes his points challenge over, you would assume. Syke Zaney with a move on Stocks. Stocks runs a bit wide there. It's like Syke Zaney just comes with a reputation that he's going to murder you, doesn't he? Everyone just moves out of his way after the earlier part of the race. Bingley and Rhodes, we can see this lighting up in a couple of corners potentially. Sol pits.
Sol in the pits. Bingley closing down on Rhodes.
Wing change, guys. So Sol is going to be out of the points. Sol out of the points here. Oh, we're going to have a... Well, mind you, though, Robbo gets taken out, doesn't he, of course? So 11th does score. We were trying to beg that Robbo got Constructors points, but we weren't allowed. So we couldn't get anything for Red
I mean,
Bull.
I'll have his points from this race if he wants to give them to me. What?
I would accept, you know, because
we can swap places. He can come last, but he'd only can't DNF'd.
Yeah, I don't think Robbo would like that. He's quite competitive. Look at this coming out the pits. Come out the pits here. Robbo has lapped.
There's a big bunch.
These guys. What's happening, mate?
No, I'm
Are we
just
on
talking about
sector
Sol,
two,
but I
are we?
think.
Oh,
I'm just still
yeah, we're on
watching
it.
Bingley on the
Robert,
back of Rhodes.
the right
here.
behind
mate.
Robbo.
That's what I mean. So Sol.
Oh, Sol's going to wide a
literally
bit.
just going to have to latch on.
So what are you going to...
These guys
comes
could.
Bingley on
These
Rhodes.
guys could
Bingley
get
on
points.
Rhodes.
Oh wait, let's go
He's
on
gone
this.
on the outside.
Bingley on the outside. Bingley should have to driver of the day. I think we should do a forfeit and say Bingley does not get driver of the day. I think he's aiming at that driver of the day to start at the back. I don't. It's going to be hard fetch this time.
If he gets on the podium, really you can't really say no, can you?
I mean, I'll take driver of the day, at least I get something.
Whoa, crash, what's happened? Sector 2-3. 2-3, what's going on? Mini Stocks
Mini
pits.
Stocks is the pits.
Stocks going slow.
Maybe it was Stocksy going slow. I don't know. Stocks Diggers. So the battle between Sol... Oh. Why is there 5 seconds between Sol and Swanee? They were next to it, and Swanee is recording. Swanee's recorded a clip, guys. Swanee records a clip as well. More. Ooh. Wonderful. I'm so happy for you recording clips for me. Cheers. Cardinal with wing damage. Just unbelievable here. I'm just literally I'm just trying to find a way not to follow
Benny
action.
Is ahead of Smoke.
Is it going to be the same scenario as me and Kath yesterday? Well, obviously it was a bit of a different one, wasn't it? But Big Mo 3-second penalty in the back there, 14th
well,
place.
I mean, there is.
But you know what I mean?
With
one on mediums, one on supers.
There's still the
one
same
medium,
thing.
one supers.
Red Bull
All
first.
depends how quick
but Williams
Smoke can close them down.
Holding up the guys behind. Because you think PTR did it yesterday and Smoke done it today to us.
I don't think Smoke really did. I think Smoke was kind of half away at that point, but it was more you and Benny.
It was near the start, we was all on
him,
and then it was just like Benny was after him, then Benny started slowing down, then I went past Benny, then Benny went past me. Oh, I tell you.
Valiant driving there, guys, by Big Mo. Getting firmly out of the way. I thought that qualifying, it didn't look like Robbo was going to have it as easy as he has. He's obviously got past the front runners, Benny and Smoke, at an early point.
I think
fantastic qualifying, guys.
Oh, he's lost it! He's lost it!
Oh God, he's lost his wing! Oh, by himself, get off the line! Jesus Christ!
That's not good
for
going?
me,
and he's retired.
What's his AI doing? I swear.
Psych!
Oh, Ferrari, no points. He's in the middle of the track. Oh, they're lucky.
At least he's ghosted, unlike yesterday.
Don't retire on track, we've called it. He disappeared finally. Obviously, we saw that happen, guys, with Lennon and Mo yesterday, if you remember in the race.
The funny thing is, it was
That's
actually
up for review, of course.
Well.
Yeah, indeed. Which means Swanee has been elevated to an unexpected 10th place here.
And also, Stocks
guys. He does, but does he? Because he has wing. Well, mind you, him and Cardinal both have wing damage. So it's going to be a battle between them two, you'd assume, for the final points position.
Yeah.
Optical catching roads. I don't know if we're actually, guys, going to have another battle in this race. I don't know. Saying that, no, Rara needs to pit again.
No, there could be one here.
Rara only
Smoke
did
gets to move on.
Rara has pitted once, guys. Rara has been on super soft tyres since the start.
Wait, what?
I'm sure.
He started on softs, I swear.
Was it soft? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Rara. I lied. Lying. Don't do it, kids. But you'd assume that Rara will be pitting this or next lap, possibly. We'll find out now.
No, he's going in now.
Bingley's gonna catch him. Yeah, he's going in pits now. So Bingley's
going to have to come into the pits, surely.
There goes Bingley.
Rara's tyres look like they've been attacked by a cheese grater. Look at them. Jesus Christ. So
the road
shooting is going to be Carlos just literally going to have a read of the comments. There's loads of them.
Oh, what about Optical and Rara for the end?
Carlos explained to DD. Let's have a look then. Oh God, Rara and Aptical. Yeah, I've got his new name. There you go.
Aptical.
SF1 Aptical. But look at Senna. Senna not.
Download the new Aptical on the Play Store.
SF1 app, guys. Basically, it's just me expleting a load of swear words. It's 69 pence on the App Store. Plugged. Just want to actually make a shout out as well. We had an SF1, well, we didn't, but SF1 Senna hosted a charity match, guys, didn't he, if you remember? The SF1 charity match. We had our first ever technical sponsorship. We had our tag plastered all over the footballs. So if you want to kick an SF1 ball around, you know where to come. So I want them maybe able to 110.9 for Smoke. This isn't over between these two, by the way. Good point there, John, that you made earlier.
Not
Smoke
at all.
gets his act together.
Yeah.
We will be probably seeing Smoke
He's closed
on the podium.
gap from 12 seconds to 8.
Floating around the 7.98, isn't he? I think.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if Rara can use
But
those
the thing
tyres
is,
to
the
catch.
supers, when they get close, they will They will have Benny on the mediums.
Mate, like I said, this is where I will kind of refer back to the Catherine and me incident.
Same with Optical
not
as well.
Incident, but
Just a bit
me
further
and
down the
Kath
grid.
yesterday. It was I put 10 seconds on her, and she's, I'll concede now, quicker than me in a straight line battle, as she proved in Belgium and of course in America, as you guys saw. But you know, when it's the tyre change, isn't it? And Benny with another penalty. This may be
Here
absolutely
comes
huge.
Rara.
Where we at,
Now, he is gaining
Looking
an
at Rara,
optical,
cool.
some rate of knots.
Those tyres are going to be.
So we're definitely
On
having a little
fire,
battle here.
Yeah, we've got one coming, and we know Optical's defensive ability. We'll say
And
we'll
we
be
also
honest
know
in
he
this
likes to
race
eat
has been
people's
kind
rear
of
ends.
appalling.
And we also know Rara likes
Yeah.
to stick his car in places people don't expect as well, so...
Ironically, on Optical, this is round 2, guys, if you think about it. These two were battling earlier. Battle for 6th position in effect.
Down the
fifth.
inside. Oh,
He's just gone for it
Ooh.
already. Jesus Christ, have no mercy, kid. Good Lord. 12 views, guys. If we have any more people who can follow us, please do. We're going to be getting everybody in the league to follow K Roads as well, because we need to
Operator
get
on
50.
Big Mo.
We've got a battle for 14th. I'm going to watch this for a minute. Yeah, let's give these guys something. Rara, though, we're going to go back to Rara. Not close enough here, so we're going to go back to Operator. It's been rare to see these guys. Oh, wait, there's a
Rara's
Bingley
going to
is
get
actually coming
DRS.
onto lap
He's
them, by
going
the
to
way, guys.
dive on, I think.
Let's
Is he?
go back
Or
to
is he too far
Rara.
back? No, he's too far back.
He's going for it. No, he's actually he actually tapped the brake a bit there. Do you notice the DRS kind of just went off?
He's gonna
He's
give it a shot
They're
here.
running
Rara's going on the
outside.
outside.
Before-
This makes sense to do. He's got
He's
the
done
grip,
it.
guys.
He's done it.
He's
It's
got the
contact.
grip. Contact here. Yellow flag from sector 2. That is because of this.
But he's done
It's
it.
not. I think Big Mo's
got
gone
him.
off. Is he? Big Mo damage. More clips. Thank you, guys. Much bloody love. Moving on. Smoke 5.7 behind Benny now. But I did know that Benny has had at least 2 penalties. That'll come down and be very decisive later. Roads. He's just chilling.
All Cardinal.
He's
Yeah,
absolutely
limped
killing
off,
it.
Just kept himself out of any problems all race.
I mean, Bingley could have a couple of penalties. I don't think he does. I haven't seen Bingley's name pop up, actually. That's a good point. He usually bags 1 or 2 pens, doesn't he? But he's kept it very clean. Optical. Is he just going to set back and settle now for this? And I want to say, guys, obviously, penalties this season are going to be going on to next race. Next season, they're going to be going on to the same race. Just to let you all know. So there will be place drops, etc. And time penalty drops. That's just to let you all know. But that's a bit of a spoiler from the world of admin land. Senna, I've got to give Senna credit where credit's due, guys. He did fall right back to the back of the pack, didn't he, at the start, Jono? Obviously, Ghost you were in the race at that point. Goomba overtakes Big Mo as Mo has to pit. Big Mo, sorry.
Ooh,
But Swanee with a
Bingley
penalty.
looked like he was about to go off then. He went very
Imagine.
wide, then went straight back
Always.
out wide again.
Always.
He just does it. He just
Yeah.
does it. He just continuously
It's
does
weird.
it.
Yeah,
Will
he don't,
Rara,
he don't even know
guys,
what
guys,
like,
sorry to
racing
interrupt.
is.
Will Rara get
He's-
roads?
He's catching him.
He's
There's
gonna
now
have to be very quick about it.
4.8 seconds between Smoke and Benny here.
Heads up for the end of
About
race
3
time,
seconds
where
a
I
lap.
did with 51%, and it was 9
Just
laps.
over 3
so
seconds lapping used to
Rara
get.
doing. He does. I think. Well, to be yeah, probably about 2. I'll probably say
What's
2
Rhodes in?
with the
Rhodes is on mediums
and
though,
McLaren.
so
Yeah, that's
depends
what I mean.
how
It could
long he's
happen.
given them
I think he left it a little too late, that's the only problem.
I think Rara should have pitted the lap before, potentially. He may have actually been able to get closer to Optical to get the move done earlier. Obviously, with
Yeah.
Rara scrapping with Optical, that move on the final, we'll call it the final corner, you know, the one at the
Well,
end.
Senna
I don't
might be
like
able to
calling
get
it
Optical.
corner.
Oh, Robbo with
No,
penalty.
Robert with a penalty, that doesn't really happen. He's going to be peed at that. Make sure,
I think
guys,
he's
we
gonna
ask him the
retire for that.
question.
Yeah, no,
Rob,
we
Rob,
will.
you might as well retire, mate. Your
He
race isn't
mentioned
perfect
it.
anymore.
He mentioned
He
it
pissed on your
beforehand
chips.
as well. He was like,
He hates penalties.
He's
He
like,
hates
I'm not
penalties.
going to get a penalty today.
And he hates
So
them.
I should have people on that basis alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the point of the stream where we give our opinion of driver of the day. I want everyone in the comments to slam your driver of the day in there, please. I'm going to start with Ghost, because he was the last one to join the commentary. Ghost, driver of the day, please, mate.
Me.
Piss
Oh,
off.
sorry, I thought
Driver
you
of the
said
day, please,
unluckiest
Ghost.
driver of the day. Oh.
Oh, right.
Driver of the day. I would say Bingley, but he does it all the time, so no point.
He got, yeah.
Robbo, he does it all the time, so no point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Me retiring, do that all the time.
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it?
It's hard.
Really tough.
I mean,
You know we're going to give it to someone who's
Senna.
going to have like 27
Senna.
clips.
I'm going to say Senna
Ooh.
if he gets optical on this at the last.
Guys, look at this. He's caught him. Good point. We were talking about that. Go on, Jono. I'll let you fire away with your drive of the day. So
I think it's between
obviously
two
go on,
people,
Senna.
and
Go on.
it is.
He's going to say Meek.
I'd probably have to say, obviously you got to put Bingley up there because he was at the back.
Yeah.
But the person I'm
Typical.
actually going to give mine to is Rhodes. Kept himself out of trouble.
Again.
Had a solid
Yeah,
race.
very good point, actually.
He's up there. He's in 5th. He's consolidated 3rd place in the championship.
Yep, he's got 3rd in the
More
championship now.
bigly.
Not uncatchable.
So 100%, I'd probably say deserves it. Driver of the day for me is definitely
Fair
Rhodes.
Very humble.
It's definitely a
reasonable,
tough
Oh,
of
don't get
course,
me
'cause you
wrong.
would have been
Don't
up there.
get me wrong. I am gutted that he's beating me to 3rd, but can't really do much about DNFing the last race and then not being able to. Get in
Shall
on
we
time
say,
for this
guys, Rhodesy,
Oh, look how fast Senna's
surprise
catching.
of the seat. I'm looking at this, mate. Rhodes, surprise of the season, shall we say?
one? Oh yeah, driver of the season. I
Whoa,
would
Big
say.
Mo ignoring blue flag. What's going on there? Swanee's coming to lap him. He's not. Wow. Okay.
Or Senna's speed. Oh my
So
word.
guys, I'm going to go back. I was just looking at this. This is going to the last lap. Well, as soon as you got to 36, guys, I want you to keep an eye on battles.
Now,
for
will
me, 'cause I'll be
obstacle
touching
defend
smoke
for
for
his
battles.
life?
2.6 seconds.
I think Smoke's got him on penalties, you know. I've not seen Smokey come up on the timesheet. And obviously Smoke did serve his stop-go, even though it does still show that my drive of the day, guys, I'm actually going to surprise a lot of people here. And I'm going to do a two-way drive of the day for different reasons. While we watch Optical and Ghost, Optical and Senna just kick the crap out of each other.
I was going to say, I'm already
I was
tired.
gonna-
mate.
Optical and Ghost. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you kick the crap out of you already, you're dead.
I don't even think I saw it.
Basically, guys, Rhodesy for the consistency and Rara for some of his moves. Look at Senna! Oh my god!
Wow.
What
That's
a
dangerous
brave
from
move that was!
Squeezing him that much.
Oh, but he's got really wide.
Senna's, oh
He's
no!
outbroke himself.
Squeezed him way too much there. Way too much.
Welcome,
Oh, is
Senna,
Senna
to
gonna
the
have enough
art
to get him,
of racing
The
optical.
optical destruction. Yeah, I'm about to say, it doesn't seem too good. Guys, keep an eye on the battles. I'm going to be on board with our race winner, Robbo. He has kept it clean. You know,
Okay,
I
Optical's
usually
gone wide.
say Robbo to drive the day.
There's only
Got
one bottle.
across.
Sorry,
He's
battle.
catching back up to him though.
I'm going to be flicking. We've got to obviously watch Robbo on the final lap. We haven't given him much
Oh.
coverage, of course.
Question
Oh.
is Smoke going to get Benny on penalties here?
I think he will. I think he will, mate. I do. I think he will in this case.
Checking out
Keep your eyes
that
peeled.
booty.
Look, guys, I can see the battle from Robbo. That's awesome. That's good. I can commentate on both. But Robbo, flawless. He got.
Oh,
the
is Senna
thing
going
he
to do the
needed
dive
to
bomb down
he?
the inside?
He's got a whole lap to do it. He can chill. He can chill here. He has got a lap to do it with Optical on the slower tyre. But guys, that is not the big thing here. GP1, look out next season. I'm crapping it. Jono's probably crapping it. Ghost's probably crapping it. This
I'm
guy has come into SF1 and tore it
Does
up.
he just... Wow.
Robbo wins and takes his wing off.
Oh,
Now
what?
we can look
What
at the
happened
next
to
battle here.
You can't. I don't know really what happened now with Senna.
He literally, like, he
Guys,
lost all pace.
Smoker's caught Benny. That's less than 1.4 seconds, surely. But Benny, good drive. Overcome the battle with you, Ghost. Marched on from there. Second provisionally. But Smoke takes it. Smoke takes it.
By 8 attempts.
So
Or
close
9 attempts.
between them.
8 attempts. Bingley,
That one
great drive,
time
great
penalty.
comeback drive. We don't hear from Bingley, guys, for the first time since, I think, Bahrain, isn't it? But he hasn't got a podium. Page Cardinal. Cardinal has jumped
There is rain
restarts.
coming down now.
Cardinal gets the final. Yeah, is it rain?
Yeah,
There
it
is.
is.
down now.
It's raining on the last lap. That's going to be an effect for these guys. Operator in 13th place.
As
guys.
long as operator
Cardinal.
don't fuck it up.
Cardinal has jumped.
Actually, does operator have?
Oh, whoa! Who was that?
Penalties?
Operator crashes.
Wait,
He's 30. He's 12th.
Cardinals into the final points position here. What
He
a-
moved
what
over
a
Stocks
drive
on
from him.
penalties. Stocks, he got it. Optical. That was. Yeah.
Dangerous.
We've got a bit of an inquest coming in, guys.
I can tell
Um,
you now, Next season's going to be nothing
Stock's
like this.
finally
mate.
finished. Oh, mate, it's going to be insane. The next season is... Mini Stocks, I don't care if I don't get points. Guys, could you bring Robbo, Smoke Spaceman, and Benny in, please, guys? Thank you.
On scrapping
Time to get professional. Mini Stocks has said, I finally finished. So, good effort from Stocks there. Jesus Christ, we've got an inquest, haven't we? God, of my life. Oh, dear. What a fucking race. I'm not afraid to swear now. What a fucking race. Oh, dear. Wait for all three guys to jump in, then we'll get the interviews on the way. So, here's Benny. Just when you three all get... Bingley didn't get a penalty, nobody Rhodes, nobody Cardinal didn't get a penalty, guys. That's kind of impressive, isn't it? That's why he got Stocks, obviously. Just have a question, Smoke. Did you serve your stop go, please?
Yep.
Don't me asking? Yep. Cool, that's good. We've got the positions confirmed then, legend, mate. Right, hopefully all your audios are included, right. Well, that was a tomfoolery fuck-up of a race, wasn't it? That was fun.
Alright.
Right, on to the race winner, Robbo. You did what you needed to do. You got past the top two, and you had the most boring drive of your life. Once again, let me know how it went.
Robert?
He's got no mate. He's got no mate.
Mike
Mike
is
isn't
working.
working.
Well,
For God's sake. Good race, Robbo. Well done. Another win.
nothing's gone wrong for Red Bull today.
It has, mate. I guess I'll take all the luck. Anyway, bit of a longer interview then. Smoke Spaceman, congratulations, mate. It's raining as well, it's quite weird. Second place on penalties to Benny. Smoke, you had a bit more of an eventful race. Let us know how it went for you, mate.
Yeah, pretty well to be honest. Shame I had to set that 5-second stop and go. But to be honest, I knew because I wasn't going to lose any points to Robbo, I just let him go, innit? So I just thought, see you later. So,
You did well to keep him back, in fairness. Very well to keep him back. For as long as you did. A good lap or two, wasn't it? But here's the thing as well, obviously we've got the whole kind of debate about yourself and Benny. I was going to say, you and Benny, did you think you could have caught Benny on the track? Because obviously he was on mediums, you were on the, all the supers. What are you kind of thoughts on that?
I think Minister got him or took me off the racing line on the first corner of the last lap.
Yeah.
So he kind of put me off racing, taking the first corner how I've been taking it. So I reckon I might have been able to close up a little bit closer, but it probably would have been a drag race down to the end.
Don't wait till you hear the commentator. It would have blown my brain out. I'd like to walk on crack. Seriously.
The whole after I couldn't catch Benny, after Minister kind of screwed me in the first corner, I was kind of just hoping that Benny had more penalties than me. So that was my whole luck really. Which he did. He had one more penalty than me. So
if you didn't have the, I think Rob was back. We may be able to get an interview with him if he does. I heard his voice. Is that Robert speaking then, guys, by the way?
no,
Yeah, he's there.
yeah, he's there.
He's back, so we'll give Robbo his interview after Smoke. But to be fair, guys, I just want to congratulate Smoke. If you didn't have the crappy start to the season that you had, Smoke, we may be talking about potentially a, well, it would have been a 3-horse race, I'm assuming, because you've smashed the second half. But I want to say congratulations.
Thank you very
we can
much.
now go on to the race winner, Robbo. I'm not sure if I did hear his voice a minute ago. Hopefully we can get him in. Congratulations, Robbo. Did what you need to do at the start, and I'm just this. You heard what I said earlier. How was your race? I can't be asking it again.
I didn't hear anything else, but the race was tricky. Well, when I say tricky, the first lap and a bit was tricky. Because I had to get past Smoke, who was lagging a tad bit on my screen, so I had to kind of make the move on the outside. Luckily, it gave me a bit of room. I mean, I wouldn't say lagging, but it was like slight lagging. I mean, I was not
hard.
No. It was like jolting. It wasn't like it was like the other day, like PTR was. But it was. After that, I just managed the race. Fair play to Smoke for coming in second after that. It was pretty good.
Ghost, can you do me a favour as well? can you kick that motherfucker Max Verstappen out of the lobby, please?
Yep.
Just because I want to kick.
The only thing
He's
I'll
a
say
fucking bell end. Thank you.
on the exit,
Carry on,
the first
sorry.
corner, you didn't give me as much room as I gave you.
I know, man. But I didn't cause you any damage enough. And you still get the win out of this, so...
Barely clean. But, of course, yeah, Smokes, you get the win, don't you?
Yeah, man.
So...
Oh, bloody hell, well, there you go.
After I realised I didn't give any damage...
That's why I let him
thought,
go,
fuck it,
innit?
vomit. Yeah.
Robbo, I've got
Exactly.
a question for you. What was your reaction when you picked up that penalty?
A few swear words, and a few French words as
We
well.
said you would.
But yeah, no, I was
Sort
having
of
a
knew
perfect
it.
race up to that point.
A lot of
But
unhappy
yeah, no,
people in the
yeah.
SF1 happy chat right now. Oh my god. Moving on. Congratulations, Rob. Obviously, you know, if you would actually ironically be in the fourth and fifth position fight with the amount of times you won this season. But you know, next season it's going to be daunting for people. Congratulations, mate. Benny, hello. I haven't spoke to you for a few weeks. You've bucked your ideas up. Your race was fun. Give us a bit of an insight.
It was interesting to say the least. It's just a shame about the penalties. If I didn't pick up my other penalty, I would have had Smoke. I reckon, one more lap easily he would have had me because he was so much faster. Like pulling in 1 second a lap, like my tyres were absolutely ruined. But I'm happy with second, so yeah, can't complain.
I took that gamble against you. So yeah, it was a good close
happy
race,
with it.
Benny. Good.
Especially in qualifying.
Qualifying was amazing.
Yeah,
absolutely
that was
amazing.
Mate,
close.
I don't know
Absolutely,
where I
mate.
pulled
Wait
that
till
lap.
you hear my reaction on the stream. You have to all watch that back. I do sound like Murray Walcott on crack. It must be said.
Do you know what?
Crossed onto that
I've got
borderline.
something to watch after I've had my operation tomorrow, man. So
Good
gives me
luck with it,
something to
mate.
watch.
SF1.
Yeah, good
Everybody
luck with
wish
that, man.
Smoke a
Wait,
good luck
guess
in
what?
it if you come.
I dedicate that win to my operation tomorrow.
Well, I won't say we've had more grim dedications before, because we haven't, but I dedicate this to me getting cut to shit. There you go. Right, I have just seen a lot of stuff on the chat and admin. We're going to have some fun this week, ladies and gentlemen. But moving back to Benny, I just want to because we didn't get a chance to talk to you after last week, mate. Obviously, I know me and you had that really odd 1v1, and then I got schooled because of it. But we're not going to talk about that. Second guarantee in the championship. It could have been so much better, mate, with incidents. What are your kind of aspirations for next season? Obviously, being so close, but yet so far to Bingley. What are your kind of thoughts about that next season? Where are you looking to go, and how far do you reckon you could push next year?
I so want to watch this stream back now.
I need to work on my
Unreal.
setups. I think definitely I need to work on my setups for tracks, but I mean I pushed as hard as I could this season, so hopefully I'm like really hoping, like fingers crossed, toes crossed, whatever is possible to be crossed, that Bingley is not very good at F1 2018. That's all I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
But
And obviously Robbo just
And Robbo, and,
contracts
yeah.
like right-handitis and just can't hold his pad, which would be pretty interesting, but we'll try and work on that anyway. Guys, I just want to say, you have to watch that back. Lap 2, at the end of Sector 1,
Oh, that was
6-car
carnage.
pile-up. Optical just basically decided to become a human wrecking ball, and I've already had about 4 or 5 clips sent in before the stream ends, so this is going to be fun.
dear.
But congratulations to you three, you come through all the carnage and did yourselves damn proud, so great effort from all three of you.
Yeah.
I am actually not going to be racing in performance tomorrow, so it is all alive, by the way, people. I am not there, so the championship will go to the final race of the
I
season.
will not be able to race tomorrow.
Because you're going to have needles in you.
Yeah.
In a good way this time, obviously.
Yeah.
If you can't operate, good. We're going to be back next Saturday. Now, guess what, guys? This is time to be a selfish bastard and plug myself. Next week, GP2 streamed by either Darkmark21 or K Roads. It's going to be huge. It's championship decider. No pressure being thrown onto myself in 9 points in it, me leading Kath by 9 points. Grabbed the win last night, she got second. Be sure to bleed and follow Rosie and tune in, of course, to that. I'll be back next week with the finale, the last stream of F1 2017, guys. I get to host it. Hey, buzzing. But I want to say a big thank you for the huge turnout. Obviously, big thanks to the guys on Twitch who watched this all the way through. There's been about between 11 and 20 viewers, guys, since the carnage on lap 2. So we've kind of got a few new guys tonight. So big thank you to Jono and Ghost. And commiserations for your racing, obviously, for actually having to be in the commentary box. But thanks for helping me. This has been Positively Glad. I'm going to go off and have a cig and wait for the backlash from this race. Be sure to follow me, of course, and we're going to be getting an SF1 YouTube channel, people. Woohoo! We're going for it. So be sure to subscribe to that. We'll give you details about that over the next week. It'll be set up. Take care, much love, all the best, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Goodbye for now. Oh crap, I'm still on screen. It won't shut down. It won't shut down.
Oh, I had that problem as well. Like, you have to turn your Xbox off.
Oh wait there, I've got an idea. Wait there. We're still on stream, I think, guys.
What was that?
What the hell was that?
Yeah. I think it's Swanee.
Sound like Swanee, I think.
I think are we off here, guys, by the way?
No, apparently we're still streaming.
No, definitely still on it.
Oh yeah, Swanee, I know you are. There's a few. Wait there, let me just double check, guys. I want to make sure I'm officially offline. I don't even know if I'm out.
Just quit the game.
How do you pull away from
Good
the
point, mate. Yeah,
what way?
cheers. Still streaming. I'm still streaming, guys. So just watch out what you're saying here. Watch out what you're saying.